3rd of February, 5 MST, and we are going to be continuing Lost Mines of Phandelver, and this is our second session. Luckily, I have pretty much gone through this entire module now, so everything will be tip-top professional. And this group should hopefully do well. They're a very interesting group, as you can see from Zoltan and Zephyr, their preferred images, but we'll get to that in a sec. Let's bring you to the rest of the group, and we'll see what we have today. Now we have a new player as well. Hello, hello. So, excellent.
Hello.
Excellent that you're here a little bit earlier than everyone else. Oh, and yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Not everyone.
True. But, since the other two are lagging, it gives us some time. Now, if you look at the top right, since you're actually in Foundry, which is great, there should be an Actors tab. If you click that Actors tab, there's a bunch of pre-made characters that you can choose from. Oh, hello, hello, Queen.
Shalom.
But yeah, if you want to get that set up, Kate, then that would be awesome, or at least choose one. Just change the name.
Having technical difficulties. Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be a rogue. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So we have a rogue here, Zephyr. Despite, I mean, it's pretty obvious with Zephyr's appearance that it's a rogue. So
It did just scream rogue the second I saw it.
yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't see the party information. I'm new to Foundry, so I'm
The thing is that you cannot see the party information as you are in control of your character, no one else's. So, yeah, you can be a rogue though. That's fine. I'm just saying that we would have two rogues, which is okay as long as you're not the same. Which, luckily, all the pre-made ones are designed to be different anyway. So, yeah, you go along those lines. Like Zephyr is a traditional rogue, while Rogue 2 is more of a it is also traditional, but a bit less, so less halfling-ish. Rogue 3 is meant to be a strength-based rogue, where it's like a thug, where it's just, how are you a rogue? Well, give me a club and I'll hit someone, sneak attack. And um, the last rogue variant, oh wait, there we are. I was looking at the wrong ones. Excellent. The last rogue variant is intelligent. So that rogue is charismatic and intelligent, and more of a mastermind type, while actually having a decent deck, surprisingly. That rogue rolled pretty well. But yeah, you can definitely be a rogue if you wish. Just pick a character, change the name, and there we go. Hey, the whole gang's here!
Yeah, sorry, I was caught up with something at work.
It's alright. We have a new player, Kate, who is...
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we basically just started this. They haven't gone too much into it. The only thing we really need right now is for you to get your character. And aside from that, I do have one homebrew rule that I will get up to you. And we are basically recording the sessions on Twitch, so then I just put it up to the YouTube channel so you can show your friends if you want, and show them like D&D's awesome. Because it is pretty awesome. But
Because it is.
exactly, obviously. So for this, I do have one homebrew rule to make it so that the barbarian isn't the one who understands a rune or whatever else, and of course Zephyr will be the one to explain it because I had him selected.
Love that.
Yeah. But yeah. Once we get that character, I'll get it started, get it ready, and then we can go into the recap. As you guys, I'll probably leave you at level 2 because surprise. Actually, we could do that now since we're already basically getting a character set up. You guys will pretty much level once you get into town, so we could just level it now if you're fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. And picking the character, you will already be level
Or
2 for the pre-made. For you guys in here, if you go to the compendium pack, you should be able to get your class features or whatever else. And how you would adjust your class level would be going to features on your character sheet, clicking the pen and paper, and then going to details and changing the 1 to a 2. Or, adding another class.
You said go to the compendium something or whatever.
Yeah, for any class features
Well,
that you would get.
where is that in this?
Top right, you know where the actors tab is? You should be able to access the compendium packs. It should say compendium packs, actually, if you look at the tabs. Far right on the top right.
Okay.
Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. HP can be done either by rolling or taking the average. Average is usually statistically better, but if you're a gambler, you can roll. And once you roll, you take that roll.
I feel like I'm still not where I need to be.
Queen. Okay. Let's see. So,
Well, I went to character sheet and then under features, but I don't think that's
at class
you were
levels.
talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about
Yeah.
the compendium, but for that part, under features, you see Rogue, level
Mhm.
1. To the right of level 1, there
Yeah.
is an edit item or pen and paper.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You click that, and then you go to
Cool.
details. You can change the 1 to a 2.
Cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, I still don't know what I'm looking for in that compendium. I just see a bunch of folders with no information.
Well, it would be dependent upon what you are wanting to get. So if you're wanting to get, let's see, if you're wanting to get, let's say, a class feature, you'll need to go into class feature. If you want to get a spell, you would need to go to spells, obviously. And yeah, there's a lot of other options that you can go to. It depends what you want though, and what you're looking for. Excellent. Zephyr's back to what you should be there. So, for example, Zoltan, you were the one who was asking, correct? If you
Yeah.
go to class features, you
There's
get.
two of them.
All right. You get Arcane Recovery, right? Oh, it looks like
Well,
you're
which
good.
class features am I supposed to go to? There's two.
Oh, go to the shared. The shared.
Actually, there's three.
There's 3.
But yeah, there's a DDB class features SRD, and class features shared.
Oh, the DDB is D&D Beyond. I can actually take off that mod for confusion's sake, since we don't have anyone from D&D Beyond, which is good. Because you usually have it on uh, for the other people who have D&D Beyond, which is slightly annoying, but this makes it much easier. So, there we go. Now, if you reload, there still is D&D Beyond stuff.
Yeah, it's still there.
1 second. Interesting. I don't like that. I think I would have needed to do that before I put the server up to make it actually go into effect. But yeah, ignore the DDB files. But they the rest just shared is usually best. Not all the time for like items, for example, it could be SRD, but SRD or shared. A shared just has more custom content that I've made. So, for example, things like Hex, which for some reason isn't in here, I've made that, as well as Green Flame Blade and a few other strange spells over the course of the games that I've had. So, if you need me to make a spell and put it in, I can easily do so. Yeah. So, let's see. Which character did you choose? Lutka?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. So, Lutka, you are here with the group. If you have a picture of Lutka you want, then put it in the Discord chat so I can make a token of it and make you not look like a mysterious maskless figure. If you like this, you can. But
I enjoy the mysterious maskless figure,
okay,
but I think about a token. I
okay.
don't have one at ready.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So Lutka is a human. I'm assuming you have a female, correct? You're playing a female?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. So that should make it easier to find a human female rogue. Oh, I could give you Jaden's one. Since you won't be meeting her in this game, we could go with that. Alright, so I'm gonna put something in Discord. Tell me if you like this one.
That is fantastic, and I love it.
Excellent, excellent. She's a person who helps run a thieves guild in a different campaign, so I just thought this would be perfect for it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I will get that set up for you in just one moment. Character tokens here. And then I think you're actually pretty much all set up, but I will double check to make sure.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, that's good, that's good. Let's make sure you have vision. You do. Get you that image. And... oh, excellent, excellent. There we go. There's... oh, then I need to make it so that your token actually says your name. Kind of important. We'll make the permission only to you, Kate.
It could help. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. So no one else can mess with your token except me. But you know, it's probably best.
Probably for the best.
Exactly. And the other benefit is that you will be able to only get your dynamic lighting. So, for example, if someone's over here and there's a wall, like a little squiggle wall that you can't see them in, then you won't be able to see what they see, and etc. So there won't have to be the question of, what do I see? It's like, well, what do you see on the screen? For most things. So that'll be good. Yeah, loot
That's handy.
Indeed, indeed. How you would click a weapon to roll to attack is, for example, on your short sword, you would click the die, and then it should automatically roll. We'll take the first number unless you have advantage or disadvantage, then we'll take the higher or lower depending. And let's see. If you sneak attack, all you need to do is go to features, click sneak attack, and then bam, it'll just roll. Oh, that was a good roll. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, you need to know cunning action, which is a bonus action, and clicking a skill would be simple. Have you ever played D&D before, Kate? I didn't get to ask that before.
I have, but not virtually.
Ah, well, you're in for a
So
treat.
that's the new part for me. I'm kind of
Virtually,
excited.
oh yeah. Virtually is better in most regards, except for having that obviously person-to-person interaction, which can cause some disruption on talking for Discord. And the second thing is IT issues. I've gotten most of the IT issues done
Hmm.
with and figured out, which is excellent. So you'll get to see actually well done maps, dynamic lighting, easy rolling, so you don't have to roll dice and calculate it. There's a lot of different things that are benefits for sure. But yeah, Lutka is done. Is everyone else leveled?
No.
Okay.
So how do I at level 2 my wizard I'm supposed to get arcane tradition, right? Like I click that and then there's just nothing to do. Like I can hit import, but that doesn't do anything. So like how am I supposed to bring that
Ah,
feature over to my character?
so very good question. Foundry does not have everything, unfortunately, but what we can do is I can make that for you very, very easily. So, which arcane tradition do you want?
Evocation.
Okay. So, and it looks like you call it as evocation, such as evocation. So, okay, so you've already chosen that. Excellent, excellent. So we are going to edit it and say arcane tradition evocation for the first part, because I don't think it is in here. I will double check very quickly, but I'm very sure it does not. So, no, it doesn't have that. So, what we would do is I would look up your, or you could do this too, arcane tradition um, evocation D&D 5e. Since of course it is the most complex of ones that will require creativity and everything else, even though it's I mean it's you're blasting, so you would add a part of it. Let's say evocation savant. For this one, all you need to do, oh, it's already there. Never mind. Perfect. Or hmm. I guess the image. Did you put the image there, or did that just pop up?
It did that on its own.
Okay, that's actually really cool. So I don't know why I did that, but I am fine with that. So it would give you an evocation savant, and there's just a description there. The other one would be sculpt spells. Now a lot of these are just
So if I
like
just like type that
classes.
in and edit, it'll auto do the It didn't pick up any of the text though. It still got the picture.
Yeah. So let me see. Oh, that is in here. Never mind. So I'm going to delete that. Yeah, we need to type in every piece of it. So for example, I just went into the features here. Oh, that's interesting. And I in the class features, and I typed in SCUL for sculpt spells, and then dragged it over. So if we want,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
You
yeah.
drag it. I didn't know
So
that.
I'm gonna delete this evocation savant, and then see if you can drag that over. Does anyone else have any questions so far?
Okay.
I do. So when you're changing your hit points, do you just add what you rolled to what you used to have? Because
Yeah. So when
hang
you're
on.
leveling, your first, you'll go through a long rest, so you'll have max HP, and you would add your new hit points to your current max. So for example, you had how much, Agnes? 12 plus things.
I
Four.
had 14 and I rolled an 11,
Nice.
so
No.
25.
Well, you also had your Constitution modifier, so you have 27.
All right.
Dang.
That is
Nice.
ridiculous. The gamble
Agnes is
paid
tough.
off. Yeah, the gamble paid off. It'll be terrible when the barbarian rolls a one. Is like,
Well, could have gone. She could have been frail, you know.
yeah.
Old.
That would actually make a lot of sense. But no, Agnes is tough, tough as nails.
Yeah.
I love it.
So how am I supposed to know what die to roll for my hit points?
So generally you could look that up pretty easily, but for wizards it's a D6.
There's yeah.
So you
there's
can
no. It doesn't tell you anywhere in the actual foundry. I mean, I have
yeah.
the book, but I
It
don't want to have to look everything up all the time.
Yeah.
I figured that'd be something to
I'm a
add
walking encyclopedia for you. But if you go into your wizard where you leveled it from 1 to 2, it'll actually say your hit die is a D6.
Okay.
So you could check that out if you wish now to see that if your hit die. You can everyone go into your features on your character sheet, edit your class, and then go from your look where you went from 1 to 2 and see that the hit dice is whatever it is. So for a wizard, if you want to just take the average, oh well, wow! Wow! Okay, I was gonna say it'd be safer to take a 4 plus your Constitution modifier, but
No.
alright.
And then my Constitution modifier is just like the plus next to the Constitution, right?
Exactly.
In the okay, cool. So I had 7.
Risk it for the biscuit, I see. Okay.
So then I roll a 1d6.
Okay, cool.
Is that
Queen?
correct?
Let's see. You are a
Yeah.
rogue, correct?
Yes.
Well, go to your features on your character sheet, where you adjusted your rogue level 1 to 2. Go to that exact same place and go to where your class levels are.
Yeah.
Once you do that, look at your hit dice. It says a D what?
Oh wait. I'm not at the same place you are somehow.
This is before you roll.
Okay, sorry. Now I see D8. Yeah.
Good.
I found it.
You can take the average plus con mod. So for a D8, you can take 5 plus your con mod, or roll the D8 and add your con mod. Now, that is much more risky, as you can see. It is more likely that you will get a lower than a 5, as it has been for everyone else, but, I mean, who needs statistics and odds with you guys? You guys have broken them, so it's up to you if you want to risk it and gamble.
I'm going to take the average plus the con mod.
Okay, good. So, you can add that to your max HP and then just bring your max HP to there, because we're at a point pretty much where you guys are going to level, so.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll and then.
What?
What is the.
No, you don't
How
need
do
to
I know
roll.
what my con mod is?
You don't need to roll.
Oh, just kidding.
Okay.
Oh.
Because you
no
said you
way.
weren't going to. So your Constitution modifier, if
Yeah.
you go to your attributes, there is a plus. So for example,
Yeah.
yep. So you know what the plus is. So 5 plus.
$15?
Not 15. Below that, there's a number. It should be easily single digits. So it could be like plus 3, plus 2, plus 0.
Wait, under
It's
my
in like
Constitution?
it's in like the corner, like to the
Oh,
left
yeah,
or the
so
right
it's
of it.
plus 2.
Plus 2. So 5 plus 2 is 7. So you increase your max HP by 7.
Wow. Wait, so then I'm adding 7 to what I currently have?
As your max HP, yep. So it would go from 10 to
Nice.
17. Yeah, it is nice. Leveling up's pretty good. It makes it much better than level 1 where you're just about to die at the strong gust of a wind.
Yeah, Agnes.
All right. I made it. Old Aggie's still around.
Yeah, and that was a tough fight last time. But yeah, we have Zoltan
You don't have to
there.
patronize her.
Fair.
Alright. Everyone is leveled then, it looks like. Oh, wait, no,
I
you
think
didn't
I
get
just
that.
need to add spells, right? I'm pretty sure if I'm reading the book correctly, I get 2 spells.
You are correct.
Every time
You
I
get
gain a
2
level?
spells of your choice.
Cool.
Oh, so you would go to spells. What spell are you trying to add?
I'm trying to find a list of them.
Ah,
Is
okay.
there a list of them on the compendium packs or no? I think I see one. Yeah, spells.
There's not a list for certain wizard spells. I don't think they've had that added yet. As Foundry is, it's beta, but it's better than what else is
I
available. So
looked some up earlier today, so
okay, good. So I will give you a link to where it does show some basic spells. They should have all these spells in the compendium. If they don't, this needs to be fixed, and I will make them for you. But that's a good place to start. If you ever have a question about a spell, since we're trying to speed this up, you can literally just ask, and I will tell you what that spell does.
not necessarily a question about the spell, but like when it lists like the cast requirements, I know M's like material. What is C? Conjure just takes time.
So on here, so C is concentration, which means that I just want to make sure that I have this right here. Yeah, C would be concentration. That means that you can only have one spell that you can concentrate on at a time. And if you have a spell that you're concentrating on, you can still do other things. Like, for example, let's say you concentrate on Tasha's Hideous Laughter. You then cannot cast Expeditious Retreat without canceling Tasha's. However, you can cast Burning Hands, Magic Missile, Firebolt, do everything else perfectly fine. Just be aware that your concentration can be interrupted mainly by taking damage, but yeah, you can only have one concentration
Okay,
spell
so
at a time. Oh,
and does it take extra time, like one full turn or something, without getting damaged, or just like once I do it, I have concentration, and then if I get hit, I lose it?
once you do it, you have concentration, and once you get hit, you have the possibility of losing it. That doesn't mean that you will.
Okay.
To lose it, essentially, let's say you're hit for 5 damage. The save usually is 10 on a Constitution saving throw, so you would roll, and for example, there you would lose the spell as it stops. But let's say you rolled a 10 or higher, you'd have it and be perfectly fine. The only time that it would be higher than 10 is if it's 22 points of damage or higher. So you're fine on that.
Okay.
But yeah. So that would be concentration on spells. I see that you have one more added.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, ask.
There was one that I had read about in the player handbook earlier today.
Which one is it?
Not chromatic orb.
Ah.
I'm not seeing that in either the link you sent me or here.
So I don't think chromatic orb's actually a wizard spell. I'll double check, but
I mean, I'm
yeah.
looking at the list.
Oh, you're looking at the list? Maybe looking at
Yeah.
PHP. No, it is.
Page 191.
Really weird. Okay.
I mean, it's not even like it's not a wizard spell. It's not even in any spells here.
Yeah, that's really weird. I will make you a chromatic orb if that is a spell that you so choose.
Yeah, I mean, I can't use it yet because I need some diamond, but...
Well, at least your orb is probably more purposeful than my wallow.
Your what?
Your wallow, did you say?
My globe.
What? Yo, your water globe.
I'm over here
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get the chromatic orbs set up for you, Zoltan. But before, while I'm doing that, you guys can introduce your characters a little bit to your new friend and have your new friend introduce your character. As we are using the poof mechanic, so you have always been there in person and everything in spirit, and it's not anything surprising that you're there. And if you're gone for a session because you're sick or there's an emergency, you just poof out, and you were there, you totally did something, but you poof in whenever you're actually here. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, my hit dice wasn't supposed to change, right?
No, it did. It went from 1 to 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll start. My character is Agnes. She's like a retired barbarian warrior, but she's recently come out of retirement to help raise some money to help her tribe and her grandkids lead a better life. They've fallen on hard times.
I'm Zoltan. I'm a elf wizard who recently left his school of wizardry because everyone else there didn't understand how to do things correctly, nor did they respect how much more intelligent I am than them.
I'm Zephyr. I'm a water genasi, and I just found these two fools and sort of like running from some things while also trying to find some things, both inside of myself and not. And yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Next.
Um. Okay. I'm Lutka. I grew up as a pickpocket in a big city and decided I was less likely to starve to death out adventuring than I was in the city. So, giving it a shot. So far, it's going well.
Excellent, excellent. Now, um, for what has happened so far, since we've only had one session, does anyone want to give a recap as to what they remember from last session so that I can see what you really remember and, well, for you guys as a good refresher as well?
I can do that.
Okay.
Ooh, Mr.
So
Big Memory over here.
I'm gonna leave you out of the story. So we were on a simple delivery mission with some cargo and like a cart with some horses, and then we were traveling down a trail or road, and we ran into two dead horses with a bunch of arrows in them. We then investigated. We got jumped by a bunch of goblins. We then destroyed and murdered all the goblins. Then we found that there was a path off the side of the trail there. So we hid our cart in the woods, not very well, but it was kind of hidden. And then we continued to follow down this path where we ran into a river and some other like goblin camp type thing with some dead wolf that was being cooked. Um, we then investigated further and then continued down the river a little bit, and then we found like a cave with some wolves inside of it. We proceeded to murder the wolves and went inside to investigate. We found like a little tiny hole in the cave. So we investigated that further, and by investigate I mean one of us just went in past it by themselves. I don't remember who it was, but they went in. No, it was Zephyr. Zephyr went in by themselves, and then Agnes and myself tried to go and help her while there was a big goblin type boss guy who I can't remember what race he was. And then we went in there,
Bugbear.
and there was also a wolf. He had a pet wolf in there, so we went and fought them, and it was a tough battle. Um, but we were successful and defeated him. And then we found some loot in a treasure chest, and then Agnes decided to go around a corner, investigate what was further down this stream inside the cave, and then ran into a bunch of goblins. And a fight broke out, and Zephyr and myself both went to assist. Agnes got downed towards the end of the battle, or middle to end of the battle. It was getting a little close there. We thought we might have lost Agnes, but we didn't. Zephyr and myself were able to murder the rest of the goblins. And then we ran into this guy whose name I can't remember, and he is like the assistant to the person who we were originally going to meet. Slash, we knew that those were his dead horses in the beginning of the whole thing, and that's where we left off. I think I got most of it.
Yeah, I think that you did get most of it. All right, are there any questions from that? I think that, yeah, it was pretty good.
Where did you meet this man, the assistant to the person you were supposed to originally meet? Is he in the cave?
Yes, he was being held hostage by the goblins.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know if we necessarily were supposed to meet him there. We were supposed to we're going to meet them somewhere in town later on, and just we saw that
Just a
their
casual
horses were
meet and greet in a gift as one does.
there. Yeah, it was not formal.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
All right, all right. So with that, I will bring you there and to show you your spell is all good. So you can check it, just double check, but I think that, yeah, it's all there.
Oh, nice.
And you would tell me which one you want. I didn't have an actual orb for an image, so I just made some cannonballs. Like, it works.
Hey, looks like an orb.
Eh, closest I could get, so.
Alright, thanks.
No problem, no problem. Alright, so, yeah, let's get you over here, and then I will put in our new character who has been here the entire time. Lutka. Excellent.
Of course, you didn't notice? I'm
Exactly.
very sneaky.
Oh, they knew you were there anyways. Yeah, yeah, it's so good. But
Okay.
anyways, yeah, this is the cave that you are in, and you have rescued this man, and he's still just catching his breath. What do you all want to do?
I want to go rejoin everybody because I'm on a bridge, not near them.
Oh yeah. Unless you want to leap off in an acrobatic fashion, maybe knock yourself out.
No, I don't think I need to do that. Maybe next time.
Okay. Yeah. So, yes, this man is catching his breath. What do you all want to do?
Sildar, are you okay? I want to check up on him and make sure,
Okay is a bit of a stretch, but I think I'm better than where I was. I recall you were all on the um on the wagon, correct?
we were.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good news. Do you know what happened to Gundren?
I was kind of hoping you would.
Oh no.
Was he with you?
He
That
was.
wasn't one of the horses' names, was it?
No. We never caught their names.
If only, but no, Gundren, our employer, he rode ahead and we were assailed by goblins. I was going to take care of them, and then they started to shoot at him, and I tried to defend him as much as we could to get to a better position, but they were very precise with where their shots went. Surprisingly so. Usually goblins are much less efficient, but it is what it is, I guess. But he's not here?
Not so far as we
He's
could
not
tell.
here.
Oh no. Well, maybe in Phandulin they might know a little bit more. Did you find out any tracks or traces of him here?
We haven't seen anything. We followed anything we could to you.
Well, this is unfortunate, but I think that I need to find somewhere to rest, as I'm barely up and managing myself.
Perhaps we should take you somewhere safe. Get you out of this
Yes,
cave.
yes, please. Let me just grab my belongings from. Oh no, that goblin who had them ran off. Oh no. He grabs a scimitar from a goblin, just like ugh, because it's disgusted. Looks like I guess this will have to do for now. Ugh. But yes, if we could get to Phandalin, then I could talk to the barkeep there. I have a room waiting for me, and then maybe you could even get a free night's rest. And once I get things in order, I could hopefully give you a reward as well for at least saving me, as no good deed should be left unrewarded at least.
Okay.
Can I do a? I'm sorry, I forget what it's called. Can I do a perception check? Is he lying?
Ah, that would be insight.
Being deceptive?
No, yeah,
Insight.
you
Roll
can roll
insight.
an insight.
Thank you.
hmm
That's
So you would go to your character sheet. Now, on the first
yeah.
section.
Sorry.
Okay, you got it. Good, good.
Uh huh.
Then I don't need to say anything. Good, good.
So I've got perception. That's a +2 on. Sorry, I'm a little rusty.
That's fine. That's fine. I think the first time is okay to be a little rusty, but oh wow, very nice. Usually it's double rolling. How'd you get it to single roll? Oh, you just roll the d20. I see, I see. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So if you ever want to roll a skill check in the future, just to make it simpler and easier for you, it would look a little bit like this. You still rolled a 10, which is fine, but you would just click Insight, and then it should roll
Mm-hmm.
something like this. And then it should say Insight and everything else. But yeah, yeah, you can practice that if you wish. However, with a 10, I mean, he doesn't have a reason to lie, so it makes sense, but you don't see any facial expressions or body language that is telling you if he's necessarily lying or telling the truth.
Okay. Which way did the goblin go who took your things?
Oh, well, he ran out of the cave in the fight that we just had.
Oh, back towards the entrance then.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, let's see if we can pick up his trail. We might be able to get some of your things back.
Indeed, that would
Let's
be.
look out though. Hope he wasn't going for reinforcements.
Oh, that could be a possibility. I don't know how much of use I would be to you, though, at this current state, as I think I may only hamper you and drag you down. And you can see that he is not doing well. He's at 1 HP. So,
Oh.
Alright, let's get him somewhere safe.
okay, okay. So where do you guys want to go?
I mean, we still have a cart hidden in the woods that we should probably go back and get.
Okay, okay, we can go to that cart.
There was a
Oh.
there was a wolf cooking outside. I don't know if anyone else is hungry.
I already took care of that.
Oh,
All right, all right. So you guys want to go back to your cart?
Yeah.
All right, all right. So you guys go
If
through
it's
the
still
trail.
there.
Yeah, you guys go through this trail that was 5 miles, and eventually you get back to your cart. And it's not been stolen, which is good. Oh, why'd I roll a d20 there? No. And yeah, at first glance, it doesn't look like anything's been stolen. So that part's good.
Are the horses alive?
You do see that the horses are alive, but that the reins on one of the horses, this one, has actually come loose as it's kind of yanked it a little bit. It just hasn't had the last pull it needs to completely break through of it. Well, maybe not the reins, the rope that you tied it to the tree with.
All right. I want to go check to see if everything is still there in our perfectly hidden cart.
Surprisingly, you guys got really lucky, and yeah, no one came to steal anything, at least in this short amount of time.
All right.
Perfect. Shall we go deliver the rest of these goods?
Yeah, let's go to that city Sildar was talking about and you know get him feeling okay again, and then we'll figure out where Gundren is.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So you
Good plan.
so you then go off the road, and we'll take you to the Sword Coast map to show you kind of as you go through this area. There we are. There should be a bit of fog that you guys can see through. As you guys were right here at this place where the X was. And you guys then follow the trail that leads to Phandulin. Right here. Once you guys get to Phandulin, it is very close to night, as it took a while. If you were able to look on that map, you would see that it's you guys traveled about 20 miles, and it was midday before, so you're actually traveling a little bit into the dark in order to reach this place. But once you get to Phandalin, you see that the ruddy track emerges from a wooden hillside. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, but some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the new houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the side of the cart track, which widens into a main muddy street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of the town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green, and townsfolk tend. Well, you would see children playing, but it is dark as you see them being ushered into houses as everyone is closing up for the night. What is this? Why is this? Do you guys see gray here as well?
Yeah.
What is
Gray.
this?
Yeah. I thought it was
Okay.
just me, maybe.
I don't see
Okay.
gray.
You don't see gray. All right. If anyone sees gray, just reload your screen. That's really weird. Yeah, it shouldn't be gray. Okay. So I'm reloading and seeing if that solves the problem.
I
Hmm.
still have it.
I still have it too. That's weird. I just looked at this earlier today and there wasn't the gray part. Huh.
What do you mean gray?
So down here,
Like,
you can see the rest of the town, right?
yeah,
Oh, you can. Okay, okay.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah. I see
going
everything.
Yeah, I can see it too.
so I am going to
Um,
try this instead. I'm out of Foundry. I'm going to be
here's
going
what I
straight.
got.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
no,
seeing
I
that
don't
too.
see that at all. I see
Okay, yeah.
everything.
I don't know
Well,
why
your
it was
your
doing that
image
to me.
just didn't load all the way.
Yeah, it's just saying to install LibRap module. No, no, it's just being weird. Huh. Well, the good news, if someone wants to show a screen of the full thing, then we can have the screen of the
Yeah,
full
I think
thing
a
there.
screenshot.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't think it'll be as necessary during this session, or at least I'll be able to figure it out during the break. You guys are approaching on the Treebor Trail here. The place you were supposed to get to, and we're going to get 10 gold each, was at Barthen's Provisions. And when you guys are about to set foot
Oh,
in oh,
sorry.
that's all right, in Phandalin, Sildar seems much more at ease, and he says, "My friends, let us secure lodgings. As I said before, the local inn has a room for me and is quite quaint." There we go. Excellent. But yes, yes. What do you all want to do with your wagon? I will put your character tokens on here and adjust the size because
He
you're all
said
too
that
big.
the inn has a room for him.
Yes, and that he can.
Perhaps we should join him, get him some rest, and get ourselves rooms.
Indeed. Do you want to drop off the cargo first?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
at
do
Where do you
that.
expect
Barthen's.
us to find Gundren?
Uh, well, I was saying for you to drop off the cargo at Barthen's if you'd be so inclined.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, let's get that money.
All right,
Sure.
so.
Take
uh,
care of business first, then
exactly.
food.
And then food. I like it. I like it. So, you guys go to Barthen's, and what you see on Barthen's is that here it is a trading post that you can tell just right away, as there is a plaque outside of this building that says Barthen's Provisions. Looking inside, you can see that there's rope, oil, lanterns, torches, just about anything anyone would need for any type of expedition, aka all the equipment in the player's handbook that is not arms and armor is in there. So if you need anything that's not arms or armor, this is the place to go.
Yeah, I need some stuff.
Okay. So you go to Barthen's, walk up, and you see an elderly male shopkeeper, and about around 50 or so. And he walks up and he says, "Hello there. Who are all of you? Oh, is that the wagon I was expecting?"
Yes, we've brought your wagon.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Uh, he snaps his fingers as you see two young clerks come out and start to take and start to unload your wagon. It says, "Ender, this'll let's unload it and then call it a day. But for you all, I was expecting Gundren, um, as well. Where is he?
We're hoping you could answer that and help us.
Uh, I haven't seen him, but um, what do you mean? He should have come here with his wagon. He said he'd be here with supplies, and I I was eager to see my friend."
There was a incident on the trail. Um, we were able to track down some leads, but ultimately we could not find him.
When
What
did you expect him to arrive?
I expected him to arrive with you all. I I what
He
continue?
he set out sometime before us with this other companion of ours whose name I've forgotten.
Uh,
Uh,
Sildar. Yeah,
Sildar.
Sildar.
And they had some trouble along the way, so he might still be on his way.
Yes, it's true. And Sildar starts to explain the situation. And unless you guys want to explain the situation, we'll just say Sildar explains it. No?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sildar explained it, and after he is done explaining it, Barthen looks at you all with sadness and hope in his eyes as he asks, "Well, you all, you were employed by him. Well, first, the agreed upon amount," as he pulls out a sack and hurriedly counts out the coins as he gives you 10 gold pieces each, which you can put on your character sheets. And he says,
10.
oh, what are your plans now? If you're, I mean, you were hired by him, so if you are you going to rescue him or look for him?
We had to get Sildar to a safe place, so we were taking him to an inn to rest and recover, and then sounds like we need to go look for Gundren
Of course, of
if
course.
he has not arrived.
If you can tomorrow morning, come here, and we'll discuss what I can do for you if you're going to go and try to find Gundren. I think I know a little bit about why he was coming here too, so maybe that'll help a little bit.
Do you know if Gundren has any history with, say, goblins?
Oh well, every dwarf it seems has
That they
history with
would.
goblins, but
I was wondering if maybe they had something personally against him, or just generally not friendly.
let's see. Gundren, he has killed goblins in the past, but he's generally for the past, I don't know, 30 or 40 years hired people to deal with that, as he's more of a merchant than a warrior nowadays.
I see. Thank you.
Of course, but if you need any help or anything, come by in the morning when you're rested and when we'll be able to talk more. So I'd love to give you as much
Yes, of
information,
course.
and of course, I won't keep you waiting anymore. As
Think we should let Sildar rest, but we will return in the morning. Thank you.
of course, all right.
Uh, Sildar, which inn was this? The Stonehill up
The
there a ways?
yes, the Stonehill Inn. It's right over there. As you can see, it's about on the verge of collapse.
And
All right.
what's
So,
the name of your friend that we're meeting there?
uh, Toblin, he is the one who runs the inn. Friend is, well, okay. I think it's a little bit of a strong word. Maybe a acquaintance would be best, but
Friend, as long as you have gold in your pocket.
yes, you're very well acquainted with innkeepers. But, uh, yes, shall we?
All right then. Let's get Sildar to where you can rest.
All right.
All right. So, you guys enter this inn. The Stonehill Inn is actually pretty well upkept, as you see that it is bustling with people at this time of night, and people are drinking, talking, gossiping, and while it is modest, it is still very well upkept. And once you walk in, Sildar is just slumping over. Some people are giving you strange looks like, "What's wrong with you?" As Sildar's bleeding and it's like, well, clotted blood by now as he has bruises and everything. Just, I'm going to get my
He's
room,
just gotta walk it
friends.
off.
Yes, I'm going to get my room and I'll leave you be. As he just goes over,
Well, good night.
hugs, and
Good
then goes
night.
up the stairs. Good night. All
I'm
right.
sure he'll be fine.
Sure.
Anyone else want to go explore, or are we sleeping here tonight?
I think I'm gonna sleep here. I'm gonna get some knitting in, and I'm gonna stay in.
I have some goods I need to purchase, but it looks like the town is closed for now, so I have to wait until the morning.
What about that sleeping giant? Is he guarding something or is he just sleeping?
Oh, the sleeping giant inn that you saw on Phandulin?
Oh, that's an inn?
Yeah, the
Oh.
sleeping giant
I
is a
was hoping
sleeping
it was
giant
a pub.
inn. You can ask
I
about it
see.
if you want.
But
Okay.
Where's Toblin? Sorry, I can't see the whole.
Oblin.
Toblin.
Where's the innkeeper?
Oh, he is down here.
Oh, I see.
Hmm. All right. So Agnes is going
I'm
to.
going to.
Oh. Mhm.
Agnes is going to bed.
Oh, get a drink in bed.
Yep.
All
Good,
Those
right.
are my
good, good plan.
plans.
So that's what Agnes is
All
doing.
right.
We'll get to you in a sec. I just want to know what everyone else is doing.
I'm going to talk to people, see if they have any information. No.
Excellent.
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm doing.
All right. We'll get to you in a sec. Zoltan, you're going to be at the bar as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out. I don't want to talk to anybody.
I don't want to talk to
Want to
anybody.
observe.
All right. You just want to observe. Excellent.
Yeah.
So we'll go with Zephyr first, then, and go top down. Zephyr to Lukta and Agnes, and then Lutka and Agnes, and then yeah, Zoltan will just observe. The lessers, of course, of course. Zephyr. One thing that you find is that this person should be over here. Actually, he should not be existent. Is that this table is gambling, as they are rolling dice and betting coin as well. This table is just drinking, as well as this table. And it looks like most of the people here are commoners who have just are here to drink after a long day's work.
Okay. Um, I will go gamble or go chat up the gamblers.
All right, all right. So you walk up and they say, "Hey, you're new. Who are you?"
I'm Zephyr. That's all you need to know.
Hmm.
Um, and then can I use my? I guess I won't start shanking people yet.
Yet.
My cunning action. How do I sort of like talk in? I forget.
Oh, persuasion. So just talk, and if there's a need for a skill check, I'll tell you to roll something. Unless you're gonna try to pull something
Okay.
on me by like, oh, I'm gonna steal from them or something along those lines.
Well, I was thinking about that because they're gambling, so they've got money with them. Um,
And you see that there are coppers on the table.
sorry, there's what on the table?
Coppers. So 10 copper equals 1 silver, and 10 silver. Eh, silver equals 1 gold. So got a lot of money with you, comparatively.
Okay. I see. Okay. Um, what can I use to try and pickpocket them? I feel like that's something Zephyr would do, and then just dip. But I can't use cunning action because that's only for.
So what you would use is sleight of hand if you want to try to just walk by and pickpocket them without them really noticing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand. And don't roll low. Okay. So with a 25, since your whole goal was to go and try to steal from them, so you saw that they were gambling, you just walk by and just very deftly just go in, reach into their pockets as they're all looking at the dice that are rolling right now, and one says, "Ah, I rolled ones, dang it!" And you're able to pick up 1 silver and 8 copper from this one just swipe.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice. And is that what you wanted to do? Just try to steal from them? Or do you want to try to steal around the entire night?
I do feel like I'm not a one and done type of water genasi.
Alright. I'll roll to see the total that you would get the entire night, and then we'll go to our other more reputable people. So you would gain a total of 4 silver and 9 copper through just doing this throughout the entire night.
Too bad.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. As you just go around and just looking around, pretending like you're listening to conversations, almost interested, but just keep going and passing by. It's actually pretty quick. It only takes you about 15 minutes as you slowly corral throughout the bar, and you're not caught as you roll the 25, and we're just applying that to the night. So, to Lutka and Agnes. You guys are getting a drink, and this bartender, Gruff, gives you a drink of ale and says, it'll be a copper for an ale. This one's not the best. If you want better one, we have elven fire wine and a few other things, but yeah. What brings you all here?
Oh, just
Looking for a
delivering.
dwarf.
Work and
Huh.
deliveries.
Delivery was on the way.
See, I see. Made a delivery and looking for work. Well, there's probably a lot of work around here. Let's think. You got a lot of people interested in it, but right now everyone's too interested in the red brands to do anything.
The red brands?
Yeah, they're a local group of thugs who've been coming in and trying to take over the area. But yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best.
Ah, ran into some goblins on the way. Do the red brands ever clash with other groups?
Huh. Well, I mean, the red brands clash with everyone here, but goblins,
Hmm.
well, might be just someone that we need. I mean, if you want, Sister Garrily runs the shrine to the Lady of Luck, and she's likely to help you out any way she can. After all, I mean, she hates the thugs. It's not a not a very well kept secret, but she can defend herself.
Ah,
Yeah. If you're looking for work, most people are preoccupied with that. But once they're gone,
What's
how long has that been going on?
about the past 2 months or so. But we're hoping that they'll just pass on. I mean, the town's master is just not going to do anything. He thinks they're a legitimate guild or something, even though we've turned him off.
what's their interest in the area? Are they just bullies or they after something?
They seem to be just bullies coming in and trying to rough up other reputable businesses. Of course, got a lot of people here. This is a much better inn than the Sleeping Giant where they frequent, where they took over. But people won't let the Stonehill go down, so we're
Hmm.
we're good in that area at least. But goblins, well, I mean, you all can take care of
Yeah, I was
yourself.
surprised to see them in this area. Are they pretty common?
Uh, Common enough. Little wretches are everywhere, but they especially are
That's
in the
true.
forest. Yeah. But especially in the forest. Um, hmm. But yeah,
Have
the
you seen a dwarf about yay tall?
most dwarves are yay tall, but uh, seen plenty of
Name
dwarves.
of what's his name?
Gun-
Gundren
Gundren?
owes me some money. Should have been in this area. Have you heard anything from him recently?
Hmm. Ain't heard of a goon. No, I think I have heard of a Gundren. Yeah, his brother was here a few days ago. Thalen,
Hmm.
Thorin, something. Can't really remember entirely, but yeah.
Couple days ago, you say?
Yeah, he said his brother was gonna come by soon, send him a letter, said that they'd found something huge and was really excited. Said that when he was drunk, he tried to get him to speak more, just because maybe it is, maybe it
Of
isn't. Good
course.
tale, but he was very quiet. So private business didn't want to pry too much. If a drunk's not talking, well, that must be. Yeah.
A drunk dwarf at that.
To be fair, he kind of looks back with long eyes at his kegs and says, "Yeah, drank quite a bit, especially the good stuff. It's not easy to get a dwarf drunk. I was afraid I'd run out of my own
Oh.
alcohol." Ugh. Um,
And did he say where he was going next?
that's what he was very secretive about. It seems that his brother would know, but I mean, I don't know myself. If you know about Gundren or
Hmm.
whoever his brother was, I think you said his name was Gundren, right?
Seems Gundren skipped Phandulin and went straight to maybe meeting his brothers. Did he speak with anyone else while he was here?
I didn't hear of another dwarf coming into town. I mean, it's mostly humans. Most places you go, dwarves keep to their mountains, but it's yeah, no, I haven't heard of another dwarf there.
Thank you. Are you still serving dinner?
Yeah, yeah. You want some stew?
Yes,
Do you
please.
have any tapioca?
What's a tapioca? Is that a drink?
Pudding?
A put. I've heard of druids making pudding somewhere. Um,
Do you have anything sweet and soft?
I have sweet elven fire wine, if you want that. But it goes down softly.
I'll just have some broth.
Stew it is for you. As he goes and gets you some stew. All right, and
I'll
as
take the
he's
chewy
oh.
bits out of yours.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to do?
I'm knitting a blanket for my grandkids. It's of me cutting the bugbear in half.
Is Zephyr still working their way around the room stealing stuff, huh?
Yeah, Zephyr's getting close to being finished, and you guys don't know what Zephyr's doing. Zephyr seems to be friendly, just having some small talk. We're just like, "Hey, how are you? Everything? It's all good.
Right,
All
right.
right. Yeah, goodbye." And then and then sometimes abruptly just cuts off the conversation.
Such a chatterbox.
But yeah, yeah, Zephyr is almost done.
There is something I want to do, but I'll let anyone else take their turn.
Does
Oh, I'm
anyone
not
else?
gonna do anything. I'm just gonna
Are
go
you
to
not
bed.
doing anything? Okay. Oh, that's right. You went to bed. Okay.
You do see
Hey,
that this man eyes you a little bit, Zoltan, as you go upstairs to go to bed. But
Guy
that's
with a
about it.
knife out.
He doesn't actually have a knife out, it's just a different token, but yes. But yes.
I make note of him.
Okay.
Try to remember his face as best I can.
Alright, alright.
hey, so I walk casually up to Zephyr. Hey, Zephyr.
What's up?
Apparently, there's a murderous band of bullies that meets at the other end. Do you want to go check it out?
Oh, heck yeah.
That's what I thought. Uh, Agnes, we're gonna go check out the other end, see if they've heard about Gundren. Did you want to stay here with your
Oh, you
stew?
two have fun, dears. I'm
Okay.
just gonna turn in for the night.
Okay.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye.
Night.
Oh, okay. So you guys are going to go outside to that other place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys start to go outside, who is this? Zephyr and Lutka?
Yes.
So Zephyr and Lutka, as you guys get up and are about to go out, you see that this man is walking over towards you, and he raises his hand and says, "Hail, hello. Who are you all? You're new here. You have the look of adventurers in your eyes."
Uh, just dropped off a delivery, passing through. Uh, can we help you?
Yeah. I was. Well, I mean, it's good to see others who have the spark in their eyes as adventurers. What adventures have you had so far? Pray tell.
Sorry, trying to roll insight. Technic.
Roll insight. Okay.
Sorry, my audio cut out, so
I
I'm
did
not
it.
sure where we left off.
You did do insight. Good, good. You are talking to this man, and as you roll your insight, you see that he is genuinely interested in you, and he seems to. It seems like he is trying to keep you from going outside for some reason.
Vicious.
Um, not anything to tell without a pint in hand, good sir. Uh, um,
Of
tell
course,
us
of
tell
course.
us of your adventures. You seem to have traveled a lot more than I have, being
Yeah. When I was
barely a
younger.
child.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, so he goes into his adventures to start with, and these adventures involve him with a group of other people, especially a wizard who was once his friend. It goes into how they cleared out some goblins in the local area and even faced an ogre at one point and gained a bit of a reputation and even fought some undead as well.
Wow.
But
Are there
that's a
still undead in the area?
no. Me and my friends took care of that long ago. But that was a bit of our tale. For you all, though, what adventures have you had? I see the spark in your eyes.
Not as much as we're
Oh,
about to have or could have. If
Oh,
I need to
really?
cut to the chase, do you know somebody by the name of Gundren?
Hmm, I think I have heard of Gundren at some point, but that was a long
Do you
time
think your
ago.
memory could be jogged if I parted with a couple of my silver coin?
No, I'm not asking in those type of of situations. I'm sorry for the misconception. I'm not I'm not one of those people trying to get more information. I apologize on that. Uh,
you said you thought you'd heard of him. Was it from a while back?
it may have been. There was Barthen spoke at one point. I think of Gundren, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. It's been a while. uh,
Hmm.
a long while, to be fair.
Well, we were hoping to get some news of him while we were here, so perhaps we'll circle back to exchange more stories with you after we just take a walk around the village, see if we
Um,
can tell who's who.
all right. I was coming to you under the pretenses of asking you not to leave and go outside at this time of night.
We're quite able to take care of ourselves.
I'm
Absolutely.
sure you are, but the have you heard of the red brands?
The
Yeah.
red brands. What are those?
They're
What are those?
they're a group of thugs that have come and are unfortunately trying to take over our town, and they
Uh huh.
they control the streets at night. And if you go out at this time of night, it's almost certain that they will come after you, as they've been demanding for people who come into town to leave.
And they sent you in here?
No, no, no. This is my own.
Ah,
Yes, I just don't want to see others who would.
you took took it upon yourself to come and find us to keep us from getting into trouble.
Yes, I don't mean to impose too much on this. I just
I
don't want you.
see.
Yes, I just don't want you to end up in a bad spot, as they are wanting to ambush anyone who comes into town.
Strange that they didn't ambush us as we came into town. They wait until people are in town before they ambush them.
Well, generally they wait until people would be known, or they don't have a guard around town or anything like that. But when word spreads, then they will come after you. So I was merely saying that maybe you shouldn't at least go out at night.
I see. Can you tell me, are these red brents human?
To my knowledge, yes, every single one of them is human.
Hmm.
Although, I will say I have had some investigations into these red brands, and it seems like they're being led by some wizard, someone that they call Glassstaff.
Glassstaff. That's an interesting name.
Well, yes, I mean it sounds like a wizard name, so I would assume that it's a wizard, or unless you can think of it as something else. After all, you are adventurers yourselves.
No, that sounds very much like what in my town we would call a. And I turn to Zephyr and say, "In thieves' cant, do you suppose he understands thieves' cant?"
Says, and you don't even have to wait for a response from Zephyr at that point. He just did I say something? It is kind of rude to speak in a different language. Is that Elvish? Dwarvish? What? No, that's
Oh
just
no,
standard
it's just
words.
slang for a a glass staff, but yeah, just in my hometown slang. Sorry about that inside joke. Um,
Strange. Something about
and
a
this
barrel and wine or new, or I don't even know what that was, but okay.
you know how slang
Inside jokes,
evolves
I guess.
amongst children, you know. um, so and this glass staff, what does he want?
I don't
Take
know.
over the town, you said. Do you mean the trade, or does he mean to make himself a mayor or glass king?
Uh, that's actually an interesting idea. No, I don't know. I was actually coming to you
Hmm.
all since you have the spark of adventures in your eyes, and you all.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
I was merely interested in if you would be able to help us, as the town has tried. Sister Garrely's tried to rally the people, but unfortunately, the lord of this place, the townsmaster, Harbin Wester, is an incompetent fool who believes that they're just a guild or something stupid, even though they're harassing local businesses.
Hmm.
But I
At
just
this
wanted
point,
to.
I
And
turn
what
to
could we do?
Well, if you're
Oh,
adventurers, I'm not an idiot to adventurers' ways. I know that you're very capable and may be able to help us, as well as the town would be, I'm sure, more than willing to help give you compensation for what deeds you would be doing.
uh, so you would recommend that we speak with Sister Garrily then, and see. She seems to be the one everyone speaks of as the opposition to this group.
Yes. If you want the real Sister Garrily, though, make sure that the children aren't around. Is all I'll say on that front. But yes, yes. Then she'll be very willing to discuss things with you.
See, well, we have an expression where I come from. I say in thieves' cant to Zephyr, "Have you checked his pockets?"
Haha,
Which
interesting.
means, which means, if there's ever anything we can do to help, it's definitely something we should look into.
Interesting
Did you have
expression.
that expression, Zephyr, where you grew up?
I I wouldn't have assumed that even meant that after hearing it.
Hmm.
So
You know how language evolves.
I guess quite interesting indeed. But yes, I just wanted to ask for your help and to warn you against going outside, as it.
I say,
There's no doubt they may have heard of you, but it's your choice. After all, you are adventurers.
you think we'll be fine if we stay here tonight?
I think so. This is a very safe place, but um,
I see.
it's I can't say for your safety if you go outside. However,
Hmm. And what was your name again?
uh, my name is Darren Ettermath. I run an orchard here.
Oh,
Yes,
so
yes.
you work with the local merchants to sell your wares.
Actually, I work with Toblin here. As Toblin's like, oh yeah, yeah. He gives us the elven fire wine, as he knows a little bit of his secrets from his family side. Oh well, yes, yes, and I make it from our apples as well. It's not really wine. It's more of an a cider, if you will, but it's it's fairly good. If you want to try some, I would highly recommend it. Pricey though. That's what Toblin says. Well, yes, but it's worth it. Yeah, rich people do love it.
Hmm. Well, thank you for the warning. We will,
Yes,
of course, heed your warning.
yes, yes. Well, I had to help out another adventurer. At least I don't want to see you come to an untimely death by some riffraff.
Of course. It's very kind of you.
Well, I do what I can, but with that, I I leave you, and I hope that you all have a great night. Is he?
Hmm. Thank you. Thank you
Of
very
course.
much.
So that you can do as you will.
Hmm. Zephyr, what do you think?
I think we should still go out.
That's, of course, what I was thinking. What do you think of the town?
I'm not too worried. I think we can hold our own, and I think we stand to gain more than we will lose.
I think maybe we should go for the more sneaky approach.
I
Definitely
agree.
not marching down the streets, but
Well,
maybe we'll stick
luckily,
to the
as
shadows.
rogues, we both have that ability.
That we do. Shall we go sneak around a bit?
Absolutely.
Should we tell Agnes and Zoltan what we're doing?
Doesn't Agnes already know? And I feel like Zoltan is doing his own thing anyway. It hardly matters.
True. Or we could wait until morning and then go investigate.
But then, if we wait until morning, whatever's worth investigating will have left or possibly be stolen or moved.
I find it interesting that they insist on everyone staying inside at night.
Exactly. They've got to be up
Maybe
to something.
I suspect they're up to something. Or they just use the cover of darkness to attack people they don't like. Apparently, they don't like strangers.
So then let's make ourselves less of strangers.
All right. It's fine with me. Okay, can we get out of the inn, or is Master Edermath going to get
No,
in our
no,
way
you
again?
can get out. It seems like he just wanted to talk to you and give you that information. So you both want to leave. Okay, okay. So, really quick, before we get to you guys leaving, uh, what are you doing for the night, Zoltan? Just studying your spells, checking up, or doing anything in particular?
Studying my spells.
Studying your spells. Okay, okay. Anything particular that you're studying that you want to work towards in your downtime?
I don't think I have any new spells that I can study towards, do I?
Well, basically, as you're studying in your downtime, you can focus your research so that it could like make more sense essentially for what spells you get. So if you're focusing on evocation, you could say that you're focusing on trying to unlock the next level of the arcane arts and everything else along those lines. But uh, you can
Yeah,
roleplay it.
that's basically what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to study more of my evocation and learn more about what I already know and build upon that existing knowledge.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Roll me a knowledge arcana, and then I can give you a little bit of roleplay to it if you want. If you don't want any roleplay to it, that's fine too. But just trying to give you options here.
I don't know what you mean by roleplay to it.
So, like, I'd give you kind of like a roleplay example of like what you discovered tonight, and then
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So we could add that to it.
You said roll
Arcana,
a constitution.
Arcana.
Oh, arcana. Sorry, I could not.
Yeah, Constitution. I experimented with different poisons today. So unfortunately tonight it just you rack your brain and it was a hard day, so you weren't able to get too much progress done tonight with the nat one, unfortunately. But yeah, yeah. As for Agnes, what do you want to do?
I think I'm just gonna go to sleep and rest my tired bones and
Okay, roll me a perform on your knitting.
okay. All right.
All right, so you guys are doing great today. Needles getting stuck. It's just you get like halfway through a pattern, and you're like, oh crap, and then you have to undo it slowly, and you make no progress. In fact, you make a little bit worse. So you guys'
Happy
downtime.
mis-
Oh
just
yeah,
happy mistakes.
it does happen. So you guys don't have too much progress with your downtime. However, you two, you go outside and let me darken this a little bit, as it is darker there. Excellent. So, moving you here. as it is dark outside. You leave the inn and you're trying to be stealthy, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Alright, roll me a stealth.
My screen is glitchy as fuck.
Oh, you guys can't see anything. I'll put your tokens here so you can see what's going on.
It's just like flashing the map on me. Like,
Oh, mine's
Oh,
just dark.
yeah. Let me just put you guys here. So Zoltan, there you are. You can see, and Agnes, you can see as well. All right. So you two are stealthy. Yeah, you just go out, and instantly, as soon as you go out, you blend into the night, hiding behind boxes and everything else. Are you guys going to try to be a bit aware of your surroundings and use and roll a perception, or are you just trying to
Yes.
go? Okay, roll me a perception.
Oh, I'm not very perceptive.
That's all right. That's all right. Zephyr. Oh, you
I
rolled a
was
perception
focusing on
19. I
being
see. I see.
stealthy. Zephyr's being perceptive.
Yeah, yeah. So with that, since you guys are working together, you guys are able to stealth and hide next to each other. As you see that there are these two ruffians over there, there's another one here, and there are two walking the street here. You also see that there is, well, these ruffians are talking amongst each other, like, yeah, I heard that there was some new blood in town. It's like, we gotta take care of them. Yeah, and after we steal everything, we'll send them on their way. Ah, this'll be great. Can't wait for some more gold. You hear that from these ones over here who are being very loud as if they're trying to stealth, but they're not really making a good attempt of it as they're more bored and they don't expect anyone to come out. You also see that there is a citizen who is being hassled by these two. As you both know that a shakedown is going on over here. As they are shaking this person down for cash.
What do you think, Lutka? Lutka, I think that while they're shaking that person down for cash, we can take these other two.
Or we could just sneak past them.
Good point.
We're not too far from the sleeping giant. Should we try to get there and see who is. See what we can see?
Sure.
Alright, so if you guys want to just stealth past them, you can. As you both are quite literally shadows in the night. So, is that what you wish to do?
Yeah.
Does it look like the citizen being attacked for money? Does it seem like they're going to hurt him or just taking money?
It depends on the situation. If that citizen is not forthcoming enough, then yeah, they'll probably hurt him. But it seems that this citizen realizes that and is trying to get them as much money as he possibly can.
He should be fine.
All
All
right.
right. So sneak past them towards the sleeping giant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys sneak to the sleeping giant. Alrighty. So, that is not what I wanted. So you guys get. Oh, what is this? Glitching out a little bit. So you guys sneak past them as the shadows that you both are. And when you get to the sleeping giant inn, you can see that this place is, well, far less nice than the other two. As this one has a bit of a dilapidated feeling to it. It's not been very well upkept, and it's not great overall. I'm gonna put you here, and then you two little wall flies so that you can see. Oh wait, I need to make it so that it's illuminated really quick. since people can see. Excellent. But yeah, this is the place. It is a little blocked out by the dynamic lighting. But as you enter, since you want to enter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
You enter and you see that there is some drinking over here. You see that there's some gambling going on as well. And as soon as you enter this place, the rowdiness stops as they look at you. And one gets up. Hey, you guys are new. Oh, let me activate it here. There we go. That was missing. Wrong map. There we go. It says, hey, you guys are new.
What are you trying to?
Yep.
New and hungry.
You hear that?
Is there
They're
any food in
hungry.
this town?
Yeah, how about we give you a hospitable welcoming? He motions to one of them. Like, are you? He's like, they're new, idiot. Of course, so we're gonna give them that. He's like, okay. He says as he goes back here and says, yeah. So what brings you all to this town?
Just looking for someone who owes me some money. Can't seem to find him though.
And who would that be?
Yeah, some dwarf.
Stupid dwarves. Yeah, they're all pretty bad.
Right?
I know. As you see this
Yeah.
person come out, and he has like this. The best way to describe it is imagine oats with water, like cold water in it, just to make it mushy, gross, and disgusting. As he brings it to
That's
you.
how Agnes cooks.
But you can tell that this is also like cold. It's not even flavored. It's not sweet at all.
Perfect.
It's just. Okay, and he says,
Oh yeah, there's the pudding she wanted. I'll bring some back to her. Great.
he says, 1 silver a bowl.
Wow. So, trade's not very good here then, huh?
That's going great. Of course, it'd be rude of
Can
you
you
to.
do you not get a lot of merchants through here?
Some. But we don't take kindly to people coming through or staying. Generally, we have some business with them and then send them on their way.
But not food.
This is just food, the special food we give to our guests. Of course, you wouldn't be rude enough to refuse, would you? As you see one person get in front of the doorway. Actually, that'd be a little bit less
Only
this
if this is your favorite. If this is what you reserve for guests, it must be your favorite. I would hate to deprive you of it.
Sure. Give us the silver. Each.
Silver seems a bit much.
I think it's pretty
Can you
generous.
negotiate?
No. Not with scum going through this place like you.
Scum like us.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'd hate to inconvenience you if our silver isn't good enough for you.
Oh, that's alright. If it's not, then we'll just find a silver piece that is good enough. As you see them start to get up.
Oh, okay. What is the name of this dish?
It's called slop.
Oh, lovely. I grew up with slop, but my recipe was a little different.
No, really? What'd you do? Add dirt to it?
Sometimes, if it was all I had.
Well, seems like you got some steels and nerves.
Mine rarely had oats.
Well, we got it from the from the horses that were.
Are they
Anyways,
local?
yeah. Pay the silver and get out of here. We'll give you till morning
Fair
to
trade.
leave. Fair trade. We'll give you we'll give you till morning till you and your grandma leaves.
My grandma.
Yeah, as he points to Agnes.
Oh, you mean the
The
lady who came
hag.
into. Have you been watching us? Why didn't you introduce yourself sooner?
Eh. Wait, who are you? Wait, and then one comes up and whispers in his ears. Oh yeah, I know of you. You're the new ones who came in town. Actually, he puts the bowl down on the table. Says, "We don't we don't want you to come here at all. To be fair, after all, it's bad for business to have new people coming into town."
Why is that?
As you see them start to close in a little bit. Oh, there was not two there.
Yeah.
Well, you see, it could cause problems. We don't like problems.
Wasn't looking for problems. Seems new people, new silver, am I right?
Tell you what, give us the silver and we'll let you go for the night. You'll have until morning to get out of here. Scamper away in the darkness.
All right. But I never eat food from someone whose name I don't know. I'm Lutka.
Rick.
What was your name?
Rick.
I use thieves' cant to ask Lutka if they think that we can take all 8 enemies. Nine.
Ah. So he actually responds in Thieves' Cant. It's rude to talk
Oh.
so that others can't hear.
Oh, good pun, bud.
Yeah, you all hear that? And like, yeah, they think that they can take us. Like, well, I think we should show them a little bit. That's not the case. As you see them start to close in around
My
you.
friend meant take them in a drinking game.
Roll a deception. Normally that wouldn't work, but I mean, these are these guys, so.
Rolling
Yeah.
deception. Hang on.
God. Oh, why'd I have Zoltan there? And you guys should be right here.
Dang it.
There we go. Yeah, I had that mixed up for some reason. So let's see his roll and how intelligent he is. Oh my god. So he's like, yeah, that makes sense. That'd be stupid to try to take us in fighting. Yeah. They all laugh. God damn these guys. Like, yeah, we could probably take you in a drinking game, but we're not gonna waste alcohol on you. Yeah. Just give us the silver and get
Aw.
out.
I have a
Do
question.
I get
Actually,
to
What's
get
up?
to eat first, or do I have to
uh,
take the?
I'm sorry,
Go
but
ahead.
like the deception check passed, even though it was a nat one.
No. There was an 11. It was an 11
Okay,
total.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And actually,
Like,
surprisingly,
mine has the 7 highlighted.
yeah, and that is a good question. Skill checks. Well, the only things that automatically fail are attack rolls and saving throws. Surprisingly, I rolled low enough on their insight, a 2, that a nat 1 would actually work. As for skill checks, nat 1s are not automatic fails. They're just fails like 99% of the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question, though. Good question.
I was really surprised that passed.
Yeah, I was surprised too, and then I rolled a 3 and it's like, what's there? Oh, that's great. So, yeah. But anyways, continuing on with that, the money.
All right, Rick. You said 1 silver for just the 1 bowl, right?
Yeah, 1 silver each
Each.
for each bowl.
Zephyr already ate.
That's why you owe us a silver for that bowl and a silver for yours.
Okay, well that's fair.
Yeah, fair is fair. So you give him the 2 silver.
Okay. So I'll give him the 2 silver, and then I'm gonna sit down to eat my oats.
All right, so you eat your oats, and Zephyr, they're looking at you as they say. And I apologize for the old grandma thing. I thought Agnes was there for some reason, but yeah, that wouldn't have been there. But yeah, for Zephyr,
Get a
like
to-go box.
the go box, Jesus. And for you, Zephyr, you're like, so what are you, some fish?
You could call
It's
it
really
that.
insensitive.
What's a sensitive?
I
Nah.
I whispered to them that I wish the rest of my crew was here because we would totally take them.
What, in a drinking game? Yeah, yeah. So you're whispering to them?
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that'll
probably.
that,
I mean, you got like what? How many do they have? I don't know. They have a dwarf with them, probably. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just a drinking game. That's not all that's important.
that
What's important?
grandma's deceptive.
Grandma. They wait. They have a grandma. As one of us person like, yeah, she's got an old hag. It's like, an old hag. Oh, come on now. Grannies can't keep their liquor.
That one can.
Well, I guess we should get going back to where we came from.
That's right. You better get going out of this town. Grab your friends and get out.
All right. Well, Rick, lovely to meet you. Maybe I could buy you a drink sometime. Since you said you didn't have any alcohol worth the drinking game tonight, maybe some other time.
Well, I mean, maybe. Y'all are pretty fine yourselves.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And with that, you guys leave,
Good
correct?
slop. We leave.
Good slop. Okay. So, with that, we can go back to the inn as they let you guys leave.
All right. Zephyr, did you steal anything interesting?
No, we just lost silver.
I'll pay you back.
Oh, you paid, but okay.
You paid
I
for
won't
it.
say no to more silver.
All right, and with that, that's where we'll take
All
our
right.
break really quick. So you can have 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, whatever. Talk amongst yourselves, and if you want to come up with a plan in this time, you can. But use this time for your break, okay?
Okay.
All right. Alrighty, alrighty. More combat. Yeah, combat and everything's all up to you guys, for sure. I didn't expect this amount of roleplay, but yeah. Um,
Probably a good call though. There's a lot of riffraff.
yeah.
There were more people in there than I wanted to fight at that moment.
Yeah. There was a lot. As I was kind of curious if you guys are gonna get in a fight. Like, if you are, like, this ain't gonna go well for you. But woof.
Yeah, didn't want to deal with character death quite so soon. So okay.
You would just lose everything of value, which may have been close enough. So, eh.
Eh, eh.
Yeah. But anyways, you guys get back to the inn, and you you want to talk to your friends, or just keep this as a little secret between you two?
uh,
No, we'll tell them tomorrow how we got into all sorts of mischief and
definitely tell
really.
them tomorrow. That's the kind of thing you don't confess late at night. Never goes well.
Okay. So you guys were able to get up. You see that Sildar is eating. Do any of you guys early risers or anything along those lines, or do you just get up together?
Ooh, I am.
You are all right.
No, I'm like always awake. I never sleep.
I think Agnes is too.
Yeah, I see that.
Old people wake up really early, right?
I
That's
have
true.
trance also, so I only sleep for 4 hours.
That's true. That's true.
Sounds like we're all up pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go down and be there for your extra 4 hours, or do you want to be in your room just studying away from people?
Um, I just want to be in my room away from people.
All right. So
No.
eventually, you all come down. As Zoltan, you've prepared your spells for the day. It's been difficult for you, but you're may be able to just break through. Hopefully later on today when you study a bit more. And let's see,
Oh, so
Lutka's
you just studied Fireball for 4 hours? Hopefully something actually happens this time.
he stares at the manuscript.
You with a fireball.
Essentially, you just kind of review the basics to see where you went wrong, because it was pretty bad last night. Like, you went off on a tangent into the completely wrong direction, and you woke up and you're like, "What the hell was I even? Where was I going with that?" So, just trying to get back to the basics so you are able to get better later on today when you spend your time studying. But yeah, you all are there for breakfast. They serve you. Sildar is eating as he is looking better, but he's definitely still seen better days. What do you all wish to do?
Zoltan, how was your night?
It was a good night. I feel like I've learned a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Excellent.
Agnes, how was your knitting?
Oh, just perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I learned a lot about the art.
Yeah. I mean, Zephyr learned some things, didn't you, Zephyr?
Not as much as you.
Right. So the red brands are in the Sleeping Giant Inn. It's just down the street. It is not as nice as this place, and the food is nowhere near as good.
Is that so? Because I watched you eat an entire bowl of it, so.
A bowl of what?
Say it was in it. Food.
Did you bring any for old Aggie?
It wasn't good enough for you. It was just subpar, really.
Well, okay,
Very
if you say
expensive
so.
though. Um, so yeah, the red brands. I mean, from my estimation, they're really not very good at being thieves. Because they're really not like eating very well right now. Um, and most of them don't seem to be that intelligent. A bunch of really big dumb thug types from what I saw. What is that? Is that was that your impression, Zephyr?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Um. So yeah, we talked to them a little bit last night, just a little bit. You know, broke bread, uh, as the saying goes.
You went and
So,
had dinner with some thugs?
uh, uh, yeah, I mean, dinner and conversation. It was, it was a good time. No problem at all. Right, Zephyr? Zephyr.
Totally no problem. No
No
problem.
problems. Mm-mm.
Well, okie dokie.
We didn't meet the leader. At least I hope not. Uh, the the guy who was talking the most was named Rick, which doesn't sound like glass staff, but I mean maybe it's a euphemism. I don't know. Um,
You can never tell.
can't tell. So they don't like people walking around after dark, and they don't get along with Sister Garrily. So do we want to go and talk with Sister Garrily and maybe pick a fight, or do you want to just get out of town?
Well, let's see what Sister Garrily has to say. We can't have a going around town.
Okay. Someone might need to distract children.
Oh, I love kids.
Zoltan can. No, I think Zoltan's got it with his magic tricks he just studied.
I was gonna nominate Zoltan. He seems like he's really good with kids.
Exactly
Who,
perfect.
who are we going to talk to? Shouldn't we have gone to talk to the person we delivered goods to last night? He said he had information he wanted to give us in the morning.
Yeah, but but Sister Garrily is like on the way to Barthen, so we can do both.
What do you need me to do?
Make
We need you to distract the children.
Shoot
make
fireballs.
balloon animals or lightning bolts out of your fingertips, whatever.
Don't kill any.
Does anyone have any
trust me,
phosphorus
we knocked
or
down doors
witch wood?
last time,
It'll help
so
me make some dancing lights for them to distract.
nice.
I don't have any phosphorus.
Well, I can shoot him with a firebolt, but I don't know if that's what you wanted.
Well, I don't think we should kill any, because
Well, then
I don't think.
I am no use to you then. The dancing lights is the only thing I would have that would be able to distract them, but I don't have the proper materials. Perhaps we could go check out town or go back to the keeper person that we were supposed to talk to. They had trades there. I might be able to get some phosphorus there.
Yeah, Barthen might have some phosphorus. Okay, well, if it's either killing the children or talking to Barthen, I say let's talk to Barthen.
So we're all in
Okay.
agreement.
So we're all in agreement. We're gonna go talk to Barthen first to get things to distract children, and ask about the other stuff.
All right, all right. So you're all in agreement. You
Yes.
all leave the inn, and as soon as you leave the inn here, you leave and you see that there are these two people that come out. Like, yeah, there they are. They're still here today. It's like, yeah, yeah. We told you all to move on last night. We gave you a fair warning after a great night's meal. But since you're not very good at listening, we'll have to fix that problem. as they pull out their
I mean, if you
blades.
want, but we had to stay for breakfast. Okay.
Who are you?
Fair, fair.
Agnes.
Oh, they rolled really well. They rolled
We
an
are
at initiative.
friends.
So, top right, there is a fist. If you go to that fist area, you will be able to click the die and roll your initiative. Oh wow.
Old Aggie's gonna break some knees.
Oh, Aggie's very good at this. All right, all right. So, alrighty. So Zephyr, you are the only one who still needs to roll initiative, and then we will start.
Ah. Oh wait, I forgot how to do this.
Oh, top right, there is a fist. If you go to that fist, click it.
Yeah.
Yep, and then there's the die. Excellent, excellent.
Yes.
So the red brands actually go first. So that is not what I wanted to do. This one will go to you, Lutka, and this one will go to Agnes. They will pull out their short swords as they charge you, and this one swings at you, Lutka. Lutka, what is your AC?
Sorry. 14.
An 8 and a 12 does not hit as he misses. This one swings at you, Agnes. What is your AC?
13.
13. Okay, the 11 does not hit, but the 15 does, as his short sword slashes you for 6 damage. This other one comes around the corner. And will have to dash to get to you. So he won't be able to attack this round. This one comes around the corner as well and dashes, as he's unable to get to you without that. And then we go to Zephyr. It is your go.
Oh yes. Well, naturally, I would like to use my short sword and fight.
All right. So fight, fight, fight.
Oof.
A 7 does not hit. They are bad, but they're not quite that bad. I can this one real quick. Just there we go. Now you can see your HP. Yay. So that misses Zephyr. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna drink some of my water.
Jesus.
Hate you.
All right. Then click end turn at the top right with a fist. At the very bottom, there should be an end turn button. And if you want, you can right click the fist to pop it out. I think there's an end turn at the bottom for me to end combat. Good. Loot good. Is your go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. And who wasn't in this? Agnes. It doesn't look like you're in this for some reason for the initiative order.
Oh. That's weird.
Oh, well. Agnes is taking her time anyways. So, Lutka, it is your go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm guessing the two in front of me are not engaged enough by Zephyr to qualify for sneak attack since they are.
They are.
Sorry,
They are.
okay.
If you have a friendly that is within 5 feet of them, it qualifies.
Oh, nice. Okay. So sneak attack.
All right. So you would need to roll the hit
And
first.
yeah, sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. So all you need to do is on your inventory, click the die on your short sword, and then it will. Yeah.
That's where it is.
So a 7 also does not hit.
Yes.
Starting out strong.
Uh-oh.
All right.
For my bonus action, can I?
Mhm.
Well, if I want to disengage and leave behind, um, never mind. No bonus action. End turn.
And turn. All right. Click the end turn button, and then we'll go to Zoltan.
End turn.
Excellent. Zoltan, it is your go.
Okay, so I'm going to use magic missile to shoot the three rightmost ones.
Okay, so one each. So first one, second one.
Because
Okay.
yeah, I now have sculpt spells because I gained a level, so I can create a pocket of relative safety, so I don't accidentally hit
Oh,
uh,
so
Zephyr and
yeah,
Agnes.
yeah. So that's for area effect. So for example, if there was a template, like let's say it was this, then it wouldn't hit those people. But magic missile is a like you target them and it will never air, even if you see only a crack. So
Right.
magic missile will always hit who you
Oh,
choose.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna roll for that then.
All right. So your magic missiles that were purple, or did you describe them before?
They're purple.
Purple, perfect. So you see these purple bolts. One comes out and hits this one. Hits another one, and then the smallest one, as it just barely does any damage to this one. And you can see that while they're hurt, it wasn't significant damage from each bolt.
Okay.
Okay. If you are ready, then you can end your turn, and we will go to Agnes.
All right. I'm gonna rage.
All right, sounds
There we
good.
go. I did it twice. And look at
Oh,
this guy over here. Is that how you do that? I don't know.
sorry, just helping you out. This guy. Yep. So you just. Oh, this one. You can
Okay.
hold your left click down.
The one on my right.
This one. Gotcha, gotcha. So you take
There.
out that
That's what
big
I wanted to do.
honkin' freaking halberd. God. All right. So the good news is that you add two to the damage, so it's six. As you slash in and still deal some damage, and he dodges most of it, and he looks scared as if he saw his life flash before his eyes. Even though you cleaved off like quite a bit of his arm, his bicep, and part of his chest, he's like, "Holy crap!" as he looks at you with a newfound fear.
I told you she could take you in a drinking game.
What are we drinking?
So it's like, wow,
Oats and
this.
water, Grandma.
It's like, wow, this granny's pretty bad. We gotta take her out. So he tries to slash at you. And so does the one above as he sees you pull out a halberd of all things. Like, what the frick is this? And their slashes hit, I'll accept one, and ring true. However, as you are raging with your bulging muscles, you reduce the damage to to only take a total of 7 instead of what would have been like, what was it, 16? Ridiculous amount, more than that probably. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, you reduce a lot of it. As those two hit you, like, why isn't she dead? He's like, I don't know. As they try to slash at their respective targets. The first one that they try to slash at with that is Zephyr. Zephyr, a 13 doesn't hit you, correct?
No, I'm buff.
Good, good. And loot cut, an 11 doesn't hit you. So wow, they are rolling Terribly. Okay. Zephyr, it's your go.
Ooh. Um. Wow. So we're still fighting these fools, huh?
Try to hit
Oh,
them this time, dears.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use my dagger.
All right. Well, that's an offhand dagger, so it's more just like after you've attacked with your main hand, you can bonus action
Yeah.
offhand. You just couldn't in the first run, since you can only
Oh.
get one free interact per turn with an item. So you pulled out your short sword, which was your free interact, and then this turn you can pull out your dagger. So we'll just say that was chalked up to you learning. And first, always
Yeah.
attack with your main action, your short sword, before you attack with a dagger.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
hmm
Um. Does it do anything?
you need to attack with your short sword first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why I deleted the dagger, because we're not counting that. All
I
right.
see.
So at this point, you've dealt 8 damage. I'm not going to tell you the result, but you can choose to add your sneak attack now, or potentially later for your dagger, because you can only do sneak attack once per turn.
I'll do it now.
All right. Roll your sneak attack damage.
Um.
What?
Wait, not the dagger.
No, no, your sneak attack damage. Well, your dagger
I'd rather
misses,
use my
so I'm
dagger.
glad you did sneak attack on this one. If you go to features, you could just click the sneak attack button, and that'll roll your d6 automatically to add to it. 9. Okay, okay, and with that one, yeah, the nine's enough to kill this one. As he ends up dead. And I'll just push him out here. It's like,
Excellent.
wow. As you stab him in the side. Very nice, very nice. And when you are ready, end your turn, so we can go to Lutka. Lutka.
All right. I also take another stab with my short sword.
A 12 does not hit, as he just blocks it to the side with his short sword. Just like, gotta do better than that.
All right. Pull out my dagger for my offhand and add sneak
Okay.
attack on that one.
Yep, and if you add your sneak attack on a crit, the damage dice are doubled. So you roll 2 sneak attacks.
Oh,
Yes, yes. Crits on rogues are pretty ridiculous. Jeez. Okay, yeah, we're gonna say that even though he was full health, he's not anymore. He's down as he just dies as you just after he parries and is like, nice try, I gotta do better. You just take your dagger and shove it through his eye as he doesn't talk anymore.
how was that?
He doesn't respond, but
Good
the other two are
job,
like,
you two.
what? They're very surprised. And it's good job, you two. So you can end your turn if you so wish. Okay, Zoltan.
Me, right?
hmm
I'm like still trapped behind all of these fools, right?
Yes, you
Uh,
can move through your allies with them being difficult terrain. So, for example, instead of 5, it's 10 feet. So this would be
okay.
15, 20, 25, etc. Oh, I didn't mean to move you. I apologize. Let me just drag you back, and then you
That's
can
cool.
move yourself. There you go.
What's that little icon on the top left of these two?
A skull to show that they're dead.
Oh, didn't it have like a cross last time?
Yeah, well, what I did before was I went like this, where... Wait. There we are. That's what it would normally look like. Oh, come on. There we go. You see that. Normally it'd be like that. I just put a little skull because this one it's kind of annoying, but I can do that in the future.
No, I just it doesn't matter. I just wasn't sure what it was. Um, I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at the one to the right of Agnes. I'm gonna move first though.
Yeah, if you want. If you move within 5 feet of an enemy, range attacks have disadvantage. So this would give you disadvantage. You could open the
I'm not
door
gonna do that.
and go through it to get a better shot.
Yeah, let's do that.
You open the door and someone's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" As you just shoot a firebolt from inside the inn. And it just like goes in front of you as the basics are a little still um just kind of screwed up for you after last night. Too much pondering, damn it.
My turn.
All right, so then we go to Agnes.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna slash. I'm gonna get him.
A 10
Maybe
does not
the
hit.
one on the. Whoops.
It's like, whoops, as you cleave into a box and it just opens as you see some apples spill out of it. It's like, holy crap.
Well, that's showbiz.
So they look at you, look at the dead bodies, look back at you, and then they say, "You better get out. Yeah, this was a warning. Yeah, yeah." As they use their action to disengage and run away. And yes, you guys can choose to do what you want in combat or pursue them. It is your choice.
This means war. I'm gonna go after one of them.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna go with her.
I'm
Might
gonna.
be more. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
How do I?
Space.
I want to
Oh.
dash. Does that mean I can go? Just keep going?
Oh yeah, dash
With
means it
I don't
doubles
know
your
how this works.
movement. So it would go
Okay, so
60 feet. Well, it's Zephyr first. Zephyr first. Since we're still in combat, since you
okay.
guys want to go after them. So Zephyr, what do you want to do?
Okay. Um, wait, where's everybody going?
They
I'm
wanna
gonna go to the one on
chase.
the right. Wait, let me look at the map.
Maybe I don't see what I need to see. Why are you going there?
So one ran toward the sleeping giant inn, and the other
Oh.
one ran toward Barthen.
Great. Thank you so much for that recap. Yeah, I want to go there. I forgot how to move.
Oh,
How do
hold control down.
Control.
Yep, left
Oh,
click,
yeah.
and then still while holding control the entire time. Once you're ready, click space to move. So, and you can
Oh,
go in increments too. You
excellent.
can go like 5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet. You don't have to plan it all out now when you can't see anything.
Oops.
50 feet. What?
No.
Right click to take away what you did. Okay, I will see. Oh,
I subtract 10 feet. Yeah.
yeah. You subtract 10 feet. Okay, so you're at 40 because you're dash. Well, okay, 10 feet there.
Oh, wait, am I dashing? Yeah, I'm dashing.
Well,
Well,
you're
I'm
not
still
dashing
sitting here,
yet.
I'm
Do you
fine.
want to dash or do you want to? Actually, wait. You're a rogue, aren't you, Zephyr?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr, you have this.
Yes, ma'am. What do I have? What do I have?
It's in chat.
Bonus action.
Oh.
Remember, there's a movement,
Uh-huh.
main action, and bonus action. Free action for like talking mainly, but yeah. Free action can also be used to.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but I can just use my short bow to hit him.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
All
you
right, so,
can. Thanks.
but unfortunately, while you can shoot at him, that doesn't mean that you will hit him, as the arrow just pings into the side of the house as he dodges out of the way. It's like, crap, why are you following me? Stay back! And do you want to end your turn there?
Um, no, I would like to use my second action.
Oh, your
Oh wait,
bonus action?
no, I changed my mind. Yes, I'm done. No,
Okay.
I'm cool.
Alright, alright. Lutka?
I guess I'm following. So, sorry. Also, the movement. Can I move this far and
Well,
then there?
you can
There
also
he
move
is.
diagonally, so you have 5 more feet
All right.
before
I
you get
guess
into
I
danger.
will also pull up.
Short bow? Alright. So, because of just interacting with objects, since you guys had a short sword and dagger, you can stow the short sword and just drop the dagger, or just drop. Actually, you would have to drop both weapons and then put up your short bow. So, since I mean, it's fine because you're just pegging him.
Okay.
So, you just drop your weapons and pull out your short bow, and. You miss wildly as the arrow goes somewhere
Did I hit the wall?
over here into a box as Zephyr like backs up like, what the heck was that?
It slipped.
A team.
The A team, yeah. Uh-huh. Alright,
Okay.
so
Then I'll. Can I still? I can still dash. Uh, over here, maybe. Come on.
oh, you haven't selected your own person. You selected a square ahead of you.
Right. How do I exit? Stop it.
Right click. There you go. Excellent.
There we go. Okay. I'm gonna dash over here. Aha. Okay. And turn.
And turn. Okay, okay. Excellent. And then we have Zoltan.
I'm gonna move. Can I move in like 2 steps, or I have to move it all at once?
You can move just little by little. 5 feet, everything. Just keep track of it total. I'm watching to help keep track of it if we need, but yeah, 15.
Alright, there's 15 there. They both went this way. I'm gonna go pursue the other dude
Okay.
this way. And then I'm gonna take my longbow and fire my long at that gentleman.
Alright, so an 11 does not hit, sadly. Wow. The rolls are just not with you guys today. He just dodges a little bit like, He's trying to run away. And we have Agnes, who is spinning. What?
I don't know how I did that, but
I
I'm
can
okay
adjust
with
you
it.
back to normal.
I'm gonna go back up Zoltan, and I'm just screaming the whole time. I'll spare you guys, and I won't scream, but and I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
Jesus. Alright, so you just drop your halberd, pick up javelin, toss it. Jeez!
Yeah.
You don't kill him. It's like, ah! As his javelin, like, goes through his arm and through his side as it goes, and just, like, leaves a gaping hole. It's like, oh, God! Ow! And, yeah, I think that's your turn. If you want to end it, then I will move the ruffians, and we'll see if they can escape. that one goes there. This one. Oh, come on. Alright, so he goes, eh. Goes where you can't see. And then he's gone. Alright, so now we go to Zephyr.
Oh yes, here we go. Wow. So what do we? What's happening? Still got this guy here.
Well, those are dead. Those two are dead. These ones are dead.
Yeah, those guys are dead.
What about? Yeah, but this spooky guy.
Oh, the one here? He ran away as you were able to see his token move.
Oh, okay, okay. Um. Oh, so I'm going to continue down this alley, I suppose.
Alright, so
Maybe.
Zephyr, let's
Where
have you go.
is? Where's? Where's Luca?
Lutka?
Down the alley a bit.
Oh, okay, okay.
What?
That's why I couldn't
Yeah,
see.
you can see her. You can see her. So
I
you move.
move.
So you move 10. Okay, it look like 10.
Wait, which direction is everybody moving? To the left?
People are moving in all different directions.
I see this. What's our plan, gang?
Well, you're in
What are we gonna
combat right
do?
now, so you
We're
can't
in the
really go
midst
over
of
your entire
battle.
plan. You can do like a sentence or two, but not too
Okay.
much.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna follow Luca.
Okay, so you follow Lutka, as you have like 20 more feet. So you want to go here, correct?
Yeah,
Alright, do you want a bonus action dash to get to here?
sure.
Alright,
Sure.
alright. And then you have a main action to where you can dash again if you so wish.
Oh yeah, we're sprinting everywhere.
Alright, so do you want to go to like right here or.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so
That's
you
perfect.
just dash through all these things and you don't see him. Must be a sneaky little one to get out of there. End your turn when you're able to, and then we'll go to Lutka.
Okay. I'm going to move to this corner to see what I can see.
Okay.
And I don't see him. Okay. Can I move on top of these barrels?
Yeah,
to look
we'll say
at
that
this
with
next
your
corner, or no?
acrobatics, you're able to easily get on top of it. I think the only one who might have
Okay, so I'm
problems
gonna
getting on
run
top of
to.
barrels is Zoltan, but no, he has 16 days. He's good. He's
Alright,
good too.
I'm gonna run to this.
Agnes.
Agnes has enough strength, so she'll
Okay.
just like barrel through it. He'll be like my cat.
It's like runs through them. But that was my. Was that my main action or my movement?
That was your movement, and I think you used, you went over 40 feet, so you went to use your bonus action to dash. You still have a short bow.
Okay. We're gonna try this again. So I'm gonna use my short bow since I see him down the alley, and I'm going to try to hit him with my bow.
Okay. Wow, nice, nice. So you hit him and he goes down. Very nice, very nice.
Told you I can shoot. Okay.
Yeah, very
now
nice.
I'm going to, as my bonus move, I'm going to dash just. Sorry, I don't know if that worked. Here. Okay.
All right, so you dash up there. Well, you already kind of dashed a little bit, but you're able to go here probably because
Yeah.
your movement. Gotcha. Okay, and then
Right.
we're at Zoltan.
Right about there? Okay.
Yeah, right about there.
Can I use dash as like an action? Or
Yes,
is it
you
just like
can.
a bonus action? Yeah. It's just double my movement for the turn.
Yes, it gives you an extra set of movement, so 30 more feet. Yep.
That's it for me then.
All right, then we go to Agnes.
Big moves.
I'm gonna dash too.
Okay.
I think I can't really be where.
Yeah, you
Zoltan
can't
is
end where
exactly
Zoltan is,
right,
and
but-
he's difficult terrain to move through anyway. So it would be 15 feet to get here.
Okay, so
End your turn. All right, and that
okay.
ends combat as even if you would move, the
Aw,
red man
man.
is now out of sight from his dash. But yeah, that ends the combat.
Okay.
We survived.
I'm gonna search the body. What do I roll for that?
You don't need to roll anything. So which that body? All right. So
Oh, okay.
you search this body,
Yeah.
and you find on it a total of 3 gold. And aside from that, just a very crummy short sword and a dirty red cloak.
Hey, Zephyr, I got my silver back, except it changed to gold.
Oh,
Can
snap.
I check one of these bodies too?
Yep,
The correct
yep.
one.
So that one will actually, wow, both of them have 4 gold each for these two up here.
Agnes, you take the other 4.
I need to start
Oh,
checking
thank you.
bodies more often.
And yeah, same thing, rusty short sword with dirty red cloaks if you really want it. It's kind of greasy and grimy as well.
I wanna take a cloak and just like, I don't know, tie it around my hand as a warning.
Okay, okay.
So if anyone sees me, they'll know what we've done.
Okay. I like it, I like it.
All right. I'm gonna walk back over to the group. Apparently, I collided with a wall.
Apparently I collided with a wall. Yeah, so if you want to just like drag yourself just here, just dragging is the quickest outside of combat I found. You can drag yourself up.
So, did you get that one that went that way?
No, he escaped.
But
Oh.
we'll get him eventually.
No, he was back over here. I saw him.
Oh, I got that one.
Oh.
Can
One went
we
the
look
other way.
for a trail of some sort for the other guy? See if he left like a trail of footprints or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roll a
Are we gonna
survival.
leave the bodies in the square?
That's up to you.
We have to send a message.
I mean, You think that for a second, and you're like, where would I look? As you look up at the walls, like, I don't know. God, the ones. You guys are blessed in combat, but cursed in anything else.
Can I want to roll survival too and check as well. Is that okay?
Yes, yes. As the party check roll, one other person can roll. Alright, so Agnes, you're able to find
Zoltan
that.
stares at the walls.
Yes, Zoltan's like, I don't know what to do. As Agnes is like, come here, let me show you. As you see that there
It's
are
not
some,
my skill set.
yeah, you're able to follow it here, and you see that there are some bloody footprints that go through town, and eventually you're able to see that it seems to go past Barthen's and it goes into the woods outside of town.
Okay. Um, I think we should still go to Barthen's first because I need to find some way to not be so hurt.
Okay. So we're just gonna leave the bodies in the square?
Someone will take.
A
Send
message. Okay.
That is a message. Okay, well, on to Barthen's.
Okay. So we're just gonna go to Phandulin here.
Time to go shopping.
Oh, got our morning killing in. Let's go shopping now. Alright, so you all go to Barthen's.
We
Excellent.
walk in covered in blood. Good morning.
Oh, my. Yeah, do you even take time to clean yourselves off? Because even if it's not your blood, well, Agnes, you have some of your blood on you. Everyone else is just some blood of these other people, especially, let's see, who will that crit with the dagger? It was up there. Yeah, Lutka, you have some blood on your left hand as well. That kind of goes down to your arm a little bit.
Like,
Hmm?
blood on them. They didn't even bathe back then. I'm pretty sure we just blend in.
Rubbed it in.
To be
Yeah,
fair, blood's a
we're
little
fine.
different.
We're cool. Nobody's gonna notice.
It's a little different. It has a distinctive look to it.
It has a
Oh,
blood
yes.
look to
Keep
it.
my left
so-
hand behind me.
I wasn't in any melee combat. So.
No, Zoltan, you're
Sure,
fine.
no
You're
blood
clean.
on me.
You're clean. Everyone else was in the splash zone, so.
I'm just gonna say I fell down.
Okay. So you walk up to Barth, it's like, oh my goodness, what happened to all of you? Uh, except you. You look fine, as he motions to Zoltan. Like, did you fight goblins or something?
Oh,
What?
I fell down on my way here. Do you have anything to heal me?
He looks at you, and there's not even a roll here. He just looks at you. He's like, sure. Like there are slash wounds and everything else. He's like,
I fell really hard.
yeah.
You guys should really keep the roads better.
Weren't you staying at an inn? Oh God, you didn't go to the Sleeping Giant Inn, did you?
Who?
No?
Hmm. Well, that's good then. But yes, you were here about Gundren.
Yes, you said you had information for us last night.
Uh, yes. My well, Gundren, he was writing to me at times, and he was talking about that he'd found something big with his brother. That his brother they found a mine or something, a lost mine where they could reclaim glory and riches, and something about spells and items. I can't really remember too much about it, to be honest. I think he got lost in the
What was
paperwork
his
as well.
brother's name?
His brother's name. That's a good question. was Holland. I'll get back to you on that in a sec. I had it right here, and
Correct.
then it got canceled on accident. But yeah. So uh,
A
yes,
mine, you said?
yeah, a lost mine that was a a that was used by the dwarves in years past. There was some legend about it or something where they used to make magical items from it. But I'm not entirely sure beyond
Oh,
that. I mean, its location's been lost to time, so
but he thought he'd found it.
let's
And
see.
when was his brother here?
Uh not too long ago, really. I think he left just a little bit. Um, yeah. He had two brothers actually. Um, Nundro and Tharden. Yeah, Nundro and Tharden. They left a few days ago, and they're expected to return any day now to resupply. But I don't know too much.
What do you know about Sister Garrily?
Oh, she's one crazy woman. If she has the children around, she'll try to be
Is
nicer and
she?
everything. But they picked up a few bad habits from her. She's a good meaning elf, but she's definitely got a temper.
Really?
Yeah,
Seems
yeah.
like she doesn't like the red brands very much.
No, she usually only has a temper towards those who would accost the small folk. She has a strong sense of righteousness,
Ah,
but
I see.
yeah. Yes. I don't know the location of the mine. They were very secretive, Nundra and Tharden. Um, they were they were they said that they were getting closer and closer, and then just got quieter and quieter.
I see. So they've been coming here for some time then
Yes, they'd been here
for
for
supplies.
10 days, and they'd been going around in the wilderness, and it seems like that they were trying to find something, but while they should be back to resupply, they maybe found it or found something else that they don't need to resupply. But if Gundren's gone, then
Hmm,
I don't know.
interesting. Uh, could we purchase some supplies from you?
Of course, of course. Are you going to go after Gundren and try to save him?
Yes.
Do you think he needs saving?
I think so. I think he's wrapped
What
up
is
in
each
something that he shouldn't.
question?
They shouldn't have been.
I think you
If
might be
you,
right.
yeah, yes. If that's the case, then if you're going to save him, then I would. My shop is yours. I'll give it to. I'll let you be able to get provisions you need up to a reasonable amount, of course, on credit, on Gundren's credit, and then I'm sure he'll pay me back. But again, if it's a reasonable amount, let's not go
That's
overboard here.
very kind of you.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he'd pay for it if he's trying to have his
Of
friend
course.
save his life, and I can't. I mean, I'm not sadly able to help my friend at this point, but I can do this at least. Anyways, I'm sure he'll pay me back. uh,
I'm sure he will. He's good like that. Think healing potions or anything of that nature.
Um, let's see. So what he has is everything in the player's handbook that is in adventuring gear. So potions, no, and he has it up to
Right,
50
right.
gold pieces. So like you can't get a spyglass off of him or some crap like that. But for potions, he himself does not have them.
Okay.
Slowly pulling up the book. Does he have any diamonds?
He does have some basic diamonds. What diamonds are you looking for is a better question.
Anything valued around 50 gold.
He has one diamond that is worth 50 gold.
Hmm. Anyone got 19 gold I can have? Oh, he said we can do this on credit. How good's our credit?
Credit up to
Up to
50 gold.
50 gold each, I think would be a. I mean,
Each?
that's still a lot, but I think that it should be enough for my friend,
Let me
hopefully.
get
Good
that.
Brid's
Let me
definitely
get
good
that
for it.
diamond.
Yeah.
Fine clothes.
I'll take your 50 gold diamond.
Okay. He gives it to you, and there's like reluctance, like, oh, why am I agreeing to this? But after he does that, he very quickly just goes, as if he gets an idea and then writes something down. It's like, there we go. As you can see, he's writing down a tab.
What section of my inventory would that be in?
You would just be able to put it in inventory, add new, and you can add it so
No,
that
but
you'll be
like,
able to remember.
because like weapons, equipment, like would it be a tool? Loot?
Mm, probably loot or a tool, your choice. Whatever makes it easier
Can I
for
use
you.
my sleight of hand to like get rid of the list that he's keeping everything in on character? You know, like
Let
now
me
we
get
have
this
to
straight.
owe him.
You want a sleight of hand to take his list that he's using to keep a tab.
Well, let's finish getting everything first before you steal the list.
Just to screw him over. Zephyr, he has water skins and holy water.
This man who is opening his shop to you to get his friend back. Okay. We'll get into
You
that.
get a lantern though.
We're literally walking in covered in blood. He knows the risk he's taking.
He's
I
hoping
think we're
that's
gonna
a
need
good
a
thing.
couple of healers kits.
Okay, you're able to get.
It's fine.
He has 2 healers kits, so those will be 10
Okay.
gold pieces.
Agnes, you should probably take one of those. I'll take the other.
Okay.
Where does that go in inventory?
Healers kits. Let me pull it up, and then I will see because I'm pretty sure this item is actually here. Healers kit. There we go. So Agnes was one of them getting it, right?
Yeah.
All right. It goes in consumables, surprisingly enough. So Agnes, you have a healer's kit, and who's the other person?
Lutka, I'll take another.
Gotcha. Boop. And there
I
you are.
want to get a lantern.
Lantern. And that was you, Agnes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which type of lantern do you want? Bullseye or hooded?
I don't know. Hooded. No, bullseye. It's more expensive.
You monsters. Okay. Gudrun. Oh, thank you all for saving my life. By the way, you're in debt for life now.
Sorry, you might have covered this in previous session, but do we have rations?
Oh, good question. I didn't actually cover that, but you have generally the basics for what you would need. So for like rope or some simple things along those lines, we can say that you already have them. But for rations, we'll say that you guys have 10 days worth of
Okay.
rations.
Okay. Can I also get a set of manacles? I noticed you had those in the bag.
Um, yes, I do
It
have
just seems
manacles.
like it could come in handy.
All right,
Interesting. What
and
kind of store is this?
that was loot as well, Lutka.
Yes,
Gotcha. Boop. I'm just dragging and
thank
dropping
you.
items. No problem.
Do you have perhaps a bit of phosphorus or a small piece of leather?
I do have some
Cured,
leather
cured
scraps.
leather.
I
Is it cured leather?
think you might have to go to the Lion Shield Coster for some leather scraps like that. But oh, first off, does it cost any gold?
Hmm.
Out of game, does it cost any gold? This cured leather that you need.
I don't think so. I don't
If
know.
an item does
I,
not
I don't
cost
I don't have the book in front of me, so.
Okay. If an item does not cost gold, like a spell component, then you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. We can assume that you have a bag full of strange knickknacks and everything else. We don't need you to take care of, like, micromanaging everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm
Makes my
not going to
life
do that to you.
easier.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that to you. It's like, well, I only have three more of these berries for color spray. It's like, no, it doesn't even cost money. We're not going to go through Mage Micromanagement Simulator D&D style. Like,
Okay, so then I have both a pork rind and butter on me at all times. That's good to know.
You're
indeed.
set for life.
That's all you really
It,
need.
who doesn't? I mean,
Yeah, that's just standard.
it's just kind of standard, right?
Exactly,
Or
yeah.
is that just me?
In my house.
In my house. All right. So, what other items
Well,
do
I
you
have
want
everything I need.
from Barthens to put on Gundren's tab?
Hmm. So many choices. Should we get a tent? Do we? I don't know. It's kind of heavy.
That's good 20 pounds, so yeah, that could be a bit heavy. Um, I guess if we're thinking about what we're heading out to do, if we're going to go and rescue Gundren, we've got enough rations. We don't have to worry about hunting or fishing while we're out there. We've got healers' kits, as many as Barth and here could spare.
What about grappling hooks? I feel like you can't go wrong with a grappling hook.
We
Some
can
rope.
say that you have rope and grappling hook. That's one of the basics. Well, grappling hook's not really basic, but we'll say that you can
Okay.
get that here. In fact, we'll give that to you
Alright.
in this.
Okay.
Bam.
And Agnes got a lantern, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you also have torches if it ever becomes necessary. I mean, torches are also really easy to get. We're I've gone through this.
Mm.
I've gone through a game before where it's literally like, all right, you guys have been there 3 days in the forest and you encounter a cave. All right, do you have any torches? No. Well, gotta go back to town. So,
No.
and that was kind of pointless and boring. So no, we're not. We're
At a
not
game
going
where
through that.
everyone could see in the dark except for one character. We did a lot of walking in line
Oh, yeah. One thing that
to
you'll
lead
note
that
is,
character along.
yeah, one thing that you'll note is that if there is light, it will disable people's dark vision. I'll manually disable it because it's like static is going on if you try to use dark vision and you need to be away from that light for a round so that it's not within your vision. But yeah, that would be how dark vision would interact with light, so that way you're all kind of in the same boat, essentially. But you can lead people along as they're blind. It becomes hilarious if you do so, as you really can't see in this at all. So then you're just moving around like, I don't know, I'm following people, maybe. As you like bump into walls. It's pretty hilarious online. I love it. But yeah, you can do it as however you guys
Oh,
want.
Does
I
anyone else
have
have dark
I
vision or
have a gold frog statue, and
Ooh.
I
You
forgot that
do?
I had that. Yeah, that maybe he knows something about it, or maybe I can sell it.
Have we checked if that's a real frog?
You just had that in your pocket and you forgot about it?
Yeah, yes, I found it in the bugbear cave.
Oh,
But yeah, I have that. I should sell it.
All right. So Barthen looks at it and he says, "Oh well, I can give you a fair price. Highest I can give you is 35 gold for it, but that's even going a little out on the limb for for a friend who's going to help hopefully save a friend of mine."
Okay, thank you.
That's fine. I'm gonna pickpocket him for that frog that I found.
Jesus,
Alright.
you monsters!
no, rogues, obviously.
Yeah.
Correct.
Alright, I'm filthy rich. I'm
So
gonna retire again.
are you all going to try
So,
to? Yes, yes.
uh, do you have any acid?
Good question.
That's actually a very good question.
What
I have one vial of
what kind of
acid.
party is this?
A whole vial? I don't think we need that much.
Yep.
Yeah, I've
we
never
need
had it
all
in
of
vials before.
Strips.
Well,
Well, I only
that's
needed 2 gold for the manacles, and so the acid's usually about 25, so I figure I can afford a vial, right? And the healer's
got
kit was
10
5. I'm
gold,
still
we can
well under
split it.
my tab.
yes, you are. And he says this. He's just like, okay.
I've always wanted to try it against goblins. It's just, I'll report back to you on how it goes.
Adventures, I guess, but at least you'll hopefully help Gundren with it. Maybe I don't know, but who am I to tell? Yeah, yeah. You can get your acid.
Oh, you do have alchemist fire. Zoltan, I don't think that's exactly what you were looking for, but it's kind of close.
I'll be okay. I've used all of my credit already.
It's pretty expensive. Agnes, do you have enough yarn?
I could always use more.
I
40 gold pieces worth
well,
of
no, maybe
yarn.
not that much. He has a gold piece worth of yarn. You ridiculous people.
Well, okay, if that's all you have here.
That is all he has. Uh,
Kind of raggedy store.
kind of a raggedy store because I
Kind of
don't have
yarn.
like 40 gold pieces of yarn. This isn't Joann's. You didn't walk into a department store of Joann's. It's the best store that they have.
Barthen's
take-
Fabrics.
We'll take a diamond and some manacles, and where's your yarn?
Yeah. I guess
This
I
store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Zephyr, did you get what you wanted?
I didn't really want too much. I like traveling light. Plus, there was only 1 vial of acid, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Barthen, you didn't have any more acid anywhere, did you?
No, I just had that one vial, although it's rare that people come by asking for acid anyways, but
Okay. Maybe Zephyr and I can trade off carrying it, just in
Yeah,
case one
it's
of us
fine.
gets to use
It'll
it.
be good. It'll be good.
Do you have any
Okay.
antacids?
I don't.
It's like
God.
she knew that we were gonna test it on her.
All they have at the in this stew.
I do
Well, okay.
not.
Well, I have everything I can get.
Okay.
All right, all right. So with that, everyone has all this stuff has pillaged Barthen's place enough, correct? You're not gonna try anything
I
else?
believe so, yes.
Okay, no
I
one's gonna try
definitely
to
want to try for
pickpocket this
that.
poor man, or are you going
That's
to?
exactly what I'm gonna try to
That's
do.
exactly. All right, roll me a sleight of hand, and you know that if you're seen, that there's usually a negative reaction. Just fair warning. All right, that roll's going no matter what. Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. So you see one of the clerks actually behind you, like, hey, hey, what are you doing? As they see you reach your hand into his pocket. He's like, what? It looks like, what are you doing?
I'm just there was a bug on his pants.
Roll me a deception. Oh my god. All right, all right. And for that, they eye you like you are full of shit and they know it. And they say, all right.
Yeah,
And
but
we're
they can't
going.
prove it.
And you actually hear them whispering, be like, make sure you remember their faces. They're not welcome here again. As you are all not
That's all
welcome
they're
in
coming back to
Barthens
see
any
our club.
further.
That's okay.
And you also do hear that it says, make sure to tell the others too around town, as they are going to try to spread word of your attempted theft. But that is where we will end the
We
session.
did leave bodies in town square. I'm not sure that
They don't
is worse
know
than the
that
thievery. All right.
yet, and y'all have tried to steal in broad daylight, so eh. It's the chance that you take when trying to steal from people, like in their pockets. But
Oh.
yeah. All right. With that,
All
we
right.
will end the session, and I will see you, lovely. Well, I don't know about lovely anymore. I mean, you stealing from people who try to help you and everything. I will see you, great players, as I can say that for certainty, next week.
See you.
All right.
All right. See y'all.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
And for you, Twitch chat, we will be ending this today. I hope you had a great time. They are a bunch of interesting players, and whew, we will definitely see where this goes, as this is going to be an interesting ride. I'm liking the new player. She is awesome, and yeah, this will be a fun campaign for sure. Oh yes. Until next time, see you then, and keep rolling.